I don't know if we established it last time. Did Gus get the 3 levels of exhaustion
No.
after
What?
the cooldown from the ability?
No.
That was not established.
That's not established. Okay.
And therefore didn't happen ever.
I think
Right.
we rushed getting to the loot because it was getting late, and
Yes.
Everyone was kind of crashing hard.
Very fair. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Did I write
No,
that
does
down?
that happen every time?
That'll happen every time. We don't need to do it now because you didn't activate the ability. It was something that just like happened. You know, like you didn't choose
Okay,
to
yeah.
do that. But
I mean,
because of
I'll take the exhaustion, like I get it, where it's just like, yeah, but that's going to suck.
I am very exhausted.
yeah,
Free.
it's
Very.
it's to put some brakes on the because you can't die during it. So
It makes sense. It's just really harsh.
it is. Use 3 level of exhaustion.
It's so in older editions, I don't know if this was true in 4th edition, but if you raged as a barbarian, you were considered weakened when you came out of the rage. For like, I think it was almost until like 15th level, this was a thing where you took like -2 to a bunch of stats, and there were things you couldn't do. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of cool to see an effect that's like that.
There is a barbarian that suffers exhaustion from some ability. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's Berserker, but I don't know if the trade-off is as good. I don't think everyone's just like, nope, we'll go to a different one. But
It
You
was just like
extra
it was
+1 to all of your attacks. It's like, all
Well, it
right,
was a-
well, but then I'm dying.
Well, it was really shitty because in some effects, your constitution went down. So like the extra health you got from raging also meant that you could just die from becoming exhausted when you came out of rage.
You
So
rage and then lose health.
Yep, yeah, it was real shitty. It was real shitty.
It's like, all right, when I rage, I do 5 points of damage more, but my max health goes down by 10. And unfortunately, since I was sitting at 8, I rage and die.
I developed
I don't get it.
for one game a series of gauntlets that had breakable health potions in the gauntlets, so that like when I felt like the rage was ending, I could just break it and do a little more damage to myself, and then heal.
See, I was thinking gauntlets in like the gauntlets that have like little potions or something in the knuckles. So as you beat the shit out of someone, you're
punching
healing them. No, you're healing them
the
so
right
you
hand.
can inflict
with the
more damage.
My wisdom is a negative.
Okay,
8,
so that's
so
bam, 15 points of damage and 8 points of healing, and then why are you bothering healing them? Because then they're around longer.
because I can't remember right from left.
oh, please load. Okay, very good. All right, so you guys find yourself in the pirate warehouse. We have 2 members that have put on some intense armor.
Right.
Yep.
I added this in here. This is my little side project.
That is excellent.
That is pretty good.
There we go. I was trying to put Nevis on Venom, but at the same time, it wasn't the same concept
Yeah.
that I wanted to go for. But
I just imagine that guy popping out of a tree during a dinosaur race going, "Do you want an egg?"
we can show that later, but we're gonna keep these. Alright. Yeah, so you guys are around in this room. There are 2 chests in front of you. I think all we've done is open up the crates with the armor. Did I give you guys the loot from the chests?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that was mentioned.
1,200 copper pieces,
Copper,
7,000
7.
silver pieces, 2,400
Yes,
gold pieces,
between the DeVito
120 platinum
pictures.
pieces.
Yes.
Yes.
Did we
And
divvy that up, or we haven't done that?
No, I
I
took
think
all
what
of
happened
that.
was, yeah, Kevin took
I
out
took
all
all of
That's
that
right.
and the black onyx and the. Wait, did I take? I did not take the couple diamonds, but I'll mark those down as well.
Guys, I got some really nice armor at the next town. Don't worry, we're still good for.
I can't get armor. The one thing that's been bought was for someone else.
You know
All
what?
right.
Party funds has been a great help to keeping this caster alive, and I'm very thankful for it.
At some point, I'm gonna have to invest in some sort of thing that raises my AC, because people are all of a sudden catching up to my 19, which is not high enough for Gust anyway, and it's like I'm dropping every fight.
Gus, I just did this just to see what it's like, and I'm not sure if I was going to implement this as a rule. We can say that it's divvied up between you guys, and Kevin's the one keeping track of it, because otherwise, if we did like the weight of the amount of coins you guys are carrying, he's carrying like
Oh god, it's
I definitely had to uncheck.
Encumbered.
Gold, yeah, gold does not count because
yes, ignore.
immediately
Yes.
it's just like you can't move. It's like, all right,
Yes.
well,
You are carrying two. Oh my god, with
you know,
when we ignore the coin weight, you are carrying 78 pounds, or we can round that up 79 pounds. And when we count coins, you are carrying 314 pounds.
yeah.
So I'm sure that you guys as a party will be able to divvy that up. But I think also part of that dynamic is when you get back to town, paying for different tools and stones with high value. That's much easier to carry
Yeah.
around to make those like high value transactions and stuff. But yeah, we can just say that it's divvied up. And the only reason I say that is I'm not exactly sure how much more gold we have down
In
like,
Chult.
there's gonna be a huge payment when we get there, and you're gonna be carrying like 600, 700 pounds of coin.
We're gonna have the market.
Guys, I have an idea. We take a quick, abrupt right hand or left hand turn in this adventure, and we open a lending company.
I mean, at
And
this
if
point,
people
we're
don't
gonna.
pay us back, we have the muscle to go and kill them and take what they have. So that's our game. And I don't think
we
one of the
just got
princes.
rid of Charlie and what's his name? We don't need them back.
I'm just,
No,
I'm
they're
just saying
gone.
that, like, we don't have a prince that's operating as a loan shark that I remember. So there's a market to be built upon.
All right, just so everyone knows too, the spell scroll of Water Walk, the dust of disappearance, and the potion of fire breath. I did not take any of those, so those are all sitting there.
Disappearance could definitely go with Brian's character.
Agreed.
That's a very
I'd
roguish thing to have. So
I would, just because of my affinity for fire, I'd be interested in the potion of fire breath, but at the same rate, I have tons of fire spells, so I don't need it if somebody else wants it.
300.
Does anyone want the water walk? I don't need it because I still have I can hold my breath for an hour, so it doesn't really matter to me for walking across water.
And I have access. I have
boost.
access to water breathing as a spell if we need it, and water walk for that matter.
Okay. What we
All right, I'll rather than
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
can just take it all, and then we can always sell it.
Listen,
Right.
I'll grab the potion of fire breath. I will put it in on my character sheet right now, and then I'll take the water breathing one. But I'm fine to sell either of those if we need to.
Okay.
So it's I'm sorry, potion of water walk
Yep. Scroll of water walk.
scroll.
You like to, mix up those potions and scrolls.
My fingers don't know. That's the wrong voice. Oh, sometimes I get a little confused between the paper and the potion bottles and the vials and yes, that.
Yeah.
Right. Excellent. And are you guys planning on keeping one ship for travel, or are you going to sell all of the ships? And are you guys trying to do anything else here before leaving?
Well, we've got the one captain who is taking one of the ships. I'd like to bring in 2 of them, if we can.
I don't know if the captain took the other ship.
Oh,
you
okay.
can take the other ship, and
Then
Yeah,
we're
so
selling
there's only-
3 ships.
Well, one of them is very badly damaged. I think
Well.
it sank last time. I think we've had it on
Oh, was that-
fire, and
Yeah.
so I think you still have the
So we're
2.
selling 2 ships.
Well, no, didn't we have to bring it back to get payment?
No, we just had to stop them. That was... Hold on, let me get my
hold
notes.
on.
Because
Yeah, I got
it
notes.
was
I remember we had a specific thing
men
we
are
needed to bring
exhausted,
back.
disease, half dragon.
ships are worth 2,000.
Yeah,
So,
ships were worth
Could
2,000
we
gold.
just grab the
But it-
name of the ship, like
So-
the actual titling, and just say, "Hey, we sank it."
And this is something where I think the number changed the next week, but I'm fine either way. But I have 2,500 for stopping the ship.
For stopping the ship.
Specifically, I mean, I have that written down. I don't know if that's actually correct, but Zendar Harbor Master, Half Dragon, 2,500 for stopping the ship, 1,000 for an alive captain, 500 for a captain's head.
Yeah, it was 2,000 that I had.
Yes, it was the first week. Then the next week you weren't
okay.
here, and it was 2,500.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, I'll put that number down.
It is to bring the ships in, but we can do the 2,500. That's fine.
So with the one that was burnt and sunk, is there anything we could salvage from that to potentially say this is a way to prove that we the claimancy of our bounty?
You can go into the water.
Yeah, I would say should probably grab the ship's name.
Well,
like a
remember
placard
that
has
the
name.
ship's the water is infested with sharks.
Yes, that's why I will be getting shielded, and then I will punch the sharks away from me.
Make sure you get them in the nose.
It's so very
Well-
easy.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if you're gonna go down,
Or
you
the
might as
gills.
well grab the ship's nameplate off its back, and then just rip off the dead captain's head too, and then we'll be good.
Or what
I like
can
how
do
not
is,
grab the captain and we can bring him up, rip off his head while you're underwater.
Well, I could
Well,
use
you could
some-
then give the dead body to the sharks so they don't bite you anymore.
As an offering. Well, they were never biting me in the first place.
They
if I
were
may-
trying, but they couldn't do it.
If I may, the Mace of Terror has an interesting ability that I still have 3 charges of, which is each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for a minute. So if I'm swimming down with somebody and I trigger this ability, then they'd all have to run away from me.
Okay, so I do also want to throw out there that if anybody wants to let me rest for 4 hours, I could just continually cast Animal Friendship and make up to 4 several sharks are friends instantaneously.
We could be shark riders? Or
We
that's,
could-
is
we-
that what you're saying? We're gonna be shark riders?
Listen, I just want to read
backwards.
I just want to read
Oh.
my favorite part about animal friendship, which is a first level enchantment. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, you
Oh,
can
yeah, you get
affect
more.
one additional beast for each slot above first. So I have a fourth level slot, so we could cast that first. We get 4. I could cast a third level spot, get 3, then another 3. I mean, we could do
Okay.
this.
We'd have a
What's
whole
the 4?
spell of sharks.
All right, hold on. What is the 4 hours for? This I need to know. I need to hear this.
8 hours. I said 8 hours. 8 hours of rest.
4.
You did say 4.
But
If I said,
Got
I'm
him.
sorry. If I said, I was thinking about the fourth level. Sorry.
Well, you know what? I just died twice, so I could definitely use a rest.
Yeah, I
wow.
have 3 levels of exhaustion, so I could
And I
definitely
was
use some rest.
Ooh.
And I haven't taken a rest other than like a 1 hour rest in like 4 days.
Yes.
I
that's-
think, I think the real question is how
This
fast do we
exhaustion
need to
was
get
coming
out of here
anyway.
before everybody in the pirate bar tries to come kill us.
How fast do the sharks swim?
Fast,
Faster than everyone in the bar?
faster than a bird swims.
This isn't always about you, Tom.
It is
Right.
when I want to live.
Sometimes it's about the people that we throw into the bay.
It's true.
Sometimes it's about the friendships we made along the way.
The friendships we made while throwing people in the bay. Yes,
Uh,
it's pirate
yeah.
again.
Add a
It always
dust
is.
appearance to your inventory.
Add what?
The what was it?
Dust of disappearance.
Yeah.
What if it disappears?
Well,
Well,
then
I
it
accidentally
nailed it.
Sprinkle my dust of disappearance on my sack of disappearance, and then it disappears.
And
Then
then they
we're never going to
both.
leave the house. You're just going to be looking for your keys the whole time.
Yeah, they're like
Well-
right in front of me the whole time.
Then both of them became accurate, and you have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, you're right. It's it's as advertised. I don't know what I was expecting.
It's much like I keep wanting to say Martian Manhunter, Marvin Martian, and whatever the Daffy Duck like fucking
Duck Dodgers
Space-
of the 21st and a half century.
Yeah.
Yep. Duck Dodgers.
nice. So it's like when he gets his disintegrating gun, and then he goes to shoot him, and then it just breaks into pieces, and he's like, "Huh, it disintegrated." It's like that
want
is what
a
it said.
goblin with a disintegrator gun, though. That's what I want, just to see what happens.
Appearance?
Disintegrator, so it just summons a dissenting alligator.
Hey, I'll take,
Yeah,
I'll
just
take
it
an alligator
looks,
gun.
looks at you and shakes its head with shame, like.
Right.
An alligator gun would be sick.
Yeah, but it just summons alligators that are upset with you. They don't attack. They just
No,
look at you
it
with
shoots
disdain.
it shoots them out and they explode because it's GTA 5 or something.
I'll take what I can get.
Oh, TJ, would you mind showing Brian what he got? Because he didn't get to see what he got.
Hold on, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
logged in yet.
Wait a minute. Strap yourself
Then
in.
forget it.
Because
I was
strap
thinking,
yourself in. You're gonna.
Oh,
love
he
it.
did strap himself in. That's why he's got a strap on right now, but he can't see it.
Everyone's making a
Soon.
joke. It's right there.
Brian, you said you can't see right now?
He's
I'm
not
just
in.
not logged in. I'm just logging in.
Alright.
It like logs
We'll-
me out for some reason.
We'll get there. Don't
If
worry.
this takes you 5 more minutes, you don't have it anymore.
I'm almost here. Hold on.
A character. No, you don't have a character anymore. You're out of the
doesn't
game.
He doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't really have a way to not be with it. That would be. That would
That's
be.
just part
you
of
know,
me now.
It just
Yeah.
it tore off all of his frog skin.
Gross.
Just
Oh.
getting rid of it. The next person who tries to put it on is like, "This is slimy." It's like, yes.
This is gross. I don't like this at all.
Unless he puts it on way later and it's like, "This is crusty." And it's like, "Yes."
Yeah, this is scratchy now. What is this?
Eventually it crusts over.
All right, I'm in.
All right. Very good. All right. Now I can do this.
Oh! Oh shit! That's so good. I just accidentally clicked off of it, but that was fucking awesome.
Great.
Oh,
There we go.
That
That
was-
is amazing.
that was the reaction I was hoping for when DJ
Right.
showed this.
Yeah, that's me now.
It was just like, oh wait, he wasn't here for this, but he's here now. Show him.
So good.
Hey, it's me. I'm the Scorpion. It's me.
Spider-Man the musical.
Yep.
All right,
Frank the
so
musical.
we are. The plan is we need to get the captain's head because so far we've got none of those. Because even though, like the first one, I'm not complaining about. I am just saying I was chasing down the captain, and then the moonbeam came over and just went, and he fucking fizzled to death while alive, and just got burned like a fucking vampire in Blade or Buffy or whatever you want to refer to, Supernatural, whatever one. So that one's out.
Actually, I'm sorry.
The
So
second
I just
one we
wanted-
made
I
a
Am
deal
Legend.
with.
I guess they're not vampires in the movie, but
So
in the book they're vampires.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it still would be something that we could do, but the last time we did a short rest, TJ had whipped up some sort of homebrew rules for getting spell points, basically, that would allow us access back. So I could effectively get access to some spells I could cast on you if you're going to jump in the water. That would be helpful.
Who?
Well, Gus, you said you were going to jump in the water. So
I was considering that, but then I also have, let's see. I have disadvantage on ability checks, my speed is halved, and disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So, I can, but also, it's not great.
Weren't we gonna hijack one of these ships on the way out just to sell it, or is that our plan? Or are we worrying about like?
Well,
not
we
having
have
enough
we
to
have
take?
2 ships available to us in the
Okay.
bay, like
Right.
further out, because we burnt the last one,
Oh, yeah.
and we ambushed the second one, and obviously we ambushed the second one when we were on the first one. So we have the first and second one. The last one burned. Banana on the stove. Classic.
Yeah, it didn't work. Y'all said I was crazy.
Did you? I remember that we talked about you punching the captain into the water with the ship, but I can't remember if that actually went through.
Wait. No, did...
Because you guys saw him turn back, right? He wasn't the ghostly form anymore. I showed
Yes.
you like the ugly form of
that happened. Yes.
So you also, okay.
There was one point where I tried to punch him into the water, but he didn't.
That was while he was still in like his first
Right, while he
saved
was-
form. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at the very end, I think that you were gonna, the way you were finishing him is to punch him onto the ship as it was going down, or something like that. But I can't remember. And we said, "Are you sure?" But then I think you pulled him back up
Oh,
and killed him
yes.
because he has
That's right.
additional
Because
items that-
oh right, because then he had the like cool robes and stuff.
yeah, he has.
That's right, 'cause, yeah,
Midar and coat.
Yeah. I do remember this, I think, a little bit. I want to say that I grabbed him knowing, like, at that point, because he was dying. But if I didn't, happens.
All right. Well, let's say that before you jump in the water, and if you want to get like the name of the ship on the side, if you want to find like a plank with that, you guys are welcome to. But if you have the captain, we'll say that you do. He's on the dock. You take his head, and you take his scimitar, which after you, I'm gonna need some intelligence checks if people want to figure out how much that's worth. And then another intelligence check to figure out how much the robe is worth.
I am definitely right on top of it. Yep. Nice. Excellent. That's what I was hoping.
All right, I got a 14 and an 18 coming at you.
Well, I got a 4 and an 8 coming right at you.
Just add 10 to Gus rolls. That's where J4 is coming in.
Gus really believes that this is worth a lot of money. He is J4.
This
you
could
know
be
that
worth
definitely
10,
overestimated.
20,000 million gold.
I
And
don't believe
Glusk is
that's
like, yeah,
actually-
I
don't
think
believe that's
so.
Actually, a number.
I think it's
Oh!
an item, and I don't care.
Let's see.
Intelligence.
Right. Yes,
Let's
intelligence.
see. I don't think I'm very intelligent.
That not
Nevis
Meanwhile,
Nevis
Nevis
knows.
is more intelligent than anyone else, and is not afraid to let anyone know.
Nevis knows.
He's also strangely hungry.
700
Yes, actually.
gazillion gold.
You're still going up in numbers. I don't believe that's correct.
Alright, so that's your first one.
I'm glad that you know gazillion is higher.
Alright, that was
Do
your
I have
first
advantage?
one, and then just one more for the. Well, actually, you don't even need to do that one. So,
Well, I just did it anyway.
Locke says about the sword that it's probably in the range of, let's see, like 625 gold pieces.
Yeah, someone will buy this
that's
piece of shit, I guess.
It's a sword and it has a lot of different emeralds in there, and Nebis is right on the money. He is so sure of this. He picks up the coat and he sees all of the different gemstones. This must have been gems from every raid that he's been on, that he sewed each gem into this coat, and based off of that, it shouldn't be sold for any less than 1,500 gold.
Damn, son.
I believe I probably.
What about the
could have figured that out
100,000
myself.
number
Alright.
that Kevin's character had? Guy says.
I might take this before my armor does something.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I mean, yeah, you guys can wear it. It's also looking over it, not just the value of it. It is mundane besides the cost, but you guys are very welcome to keep it and wear it. You might
I do
might
think-
reflect.
Would it
life.
fit over my scorpion?
I was just gonna say.
Robe.
I think Scorpion Frank.
We're gonna
needs
have to
this.
Photoshop another one where I'm wearing a pimp robe on top of my.
The Huggy jacket from
Yes.
the Starsky and Hutch movie.
Yes. That's it. That's what the code is.
With the scorpion tail sticking out of the back.
Well, maybe I could fold it up inside. I don't know. It is
No.
my scorpion tail butt plug. Is it? How
I'd
retractable
be
is
proud.
it?
I was
Can
I get it in
assuming
there?
I was assuming there was a hole cut in the back, like it's
We're just
freshly
gonna-
embroidered
Yeah,
to
yeah, I cut a hole
let
in
the
it.
tail go through.
worth 500 less gold. You can
You,
only
uh,
sell it to other races.
Well, no, you would have it done, obviously. Or you could cut it up and have it like a slit, like like a high dress slit on like the side of a leg. You can make it work.
It is difficult having a tail now. It is very strange to control that for you, Locke.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I have
It's like
to do like
Spaceballs.
I'll have to do like an acrobatics check every time I walk to see if I knock stuff over.
We
Alright,
can
what-
do that until you.
What was the cost on the jacket?
1,500.
1,500? Yeah. Don't accept any less than 1,500 for it.
Sell
Unless
this
you cut a
coat
hole
for
in the back.
$3,000. Wait, what?
And was it 650 for the scimitar?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was it.
These
Okay,
are
cool.
Still, yeah, that's the best guess.
Yeah. So
Could
I have those marked down over here. If anyone else wants to take them and wear them or anything like that, that's fine. But I have them just
Could someone make like a knowledge arcana about the sword just in case?
It's
Yes.
Or is
It works well, and I swing it.
No, you guys. know
I
that
do
it
some
is.
I do some flips and stuff with it, and it's like, yes, balanced well.
All right.
That's what you asked for,
I just
right?
wanted to make sure we weren't just selling a magical sword for because someone said I didn't check it. That's all.
No, but as you look over the captain, you do notice
Oh my
that
God.
his eye might be, but you also saw him turn into some sort of demon, or not demon, but ghostly entity from wearing that eye. There is an emerald eye in his head, and you
Well, I
can
mean-
turn him in that way, or you can try to take out this emerald.
I feel like J4 is. I mean, J4 is part crow.
He's definitely going to be
he's
pecking
just
out the eye.
Yes,
He's a shiny. I mean,
I mean, if nothing else, in every video game like that from like the 90s and stuff, 2000s, where like they were trying to be like, look, it's edgy, and there was like a battlefield, and this is the aftermath, and look, a crow, and it's pecking out. Oh, look, it's got an eyeball. Like, I imagine just that.
Yeah, that's like 10 movies right there.
Right,
J4
exactly.
Just looks at you and goes, "That is so racist, and yet I still want the eyeball."
As he's pecking at the face.
Stop judging me. It's just shiny. I
Just
want it.
don't do too much damage. We still need it to be recognizable.
I'll do my best. Peck it.
Alright, first one to lose an eye here pops that sucker in.
Gets the emerald opal.
Right. At least the first person who gets their eye lost during this adventure is not gonna be in as bad of a mood, potentially. It's like, oh, I lost an eye, but I have a backup. It's the second person that loses an eye who's in shit luck.
Yes, indeed, I agree with you. Peck,
Do we-
peck,
This
peck,
one's better.
Do we have a ruby or something? Do we have a ruby eye? Not. God damn it. Well, dibs on the next one we find.
So can I effectively remove said eye?
Sure, do a medicine check.
Oh, all right. I'm actually not bad at that. He says.
Well, that would
considering-
be
What?
that would be if he's doing it gently. He should just
Okay.
be making an unarmed attack.
Well,
Can
if
I
he
assist
if
with
he
that?
failed, if he had failed, he might have crushed the head way more than it's already beaten up. So he takes out the eye without issue, preserving the rest of the skull as it's intact. So you're still able to turn this in and ID him. Because otherwise, if it was a bad roll, you might
D.
not have been able to ID him.
I just want to throw this out
One
there.
eye.
'Cause you guys probably couldn't see the die rolling, but it bounced around on one for like what felt like forever before it rolled over to the 15.
Oh, it's always
'Cause
gonna
I'm
feel like forever on those.
I'm like, I'm gonna be good at. Oh, maybe not.
Shit.
So what is this emerald?
So far, you know it's an emerald, and you know that it's magical, but you're not exactly sure what it is.
Oh, I'm
And,
supposed to have disadvantage.
Should I just put it as a magic emerald in my inventory?
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, would you like me to take a look?
Right, I mean, well, yes, of course. I wanted to make sure I had it listed properly in my backpack. I have the spreadsheet right here. My spreadsheet, these multiple pages that I write things on.
What a nerd. Excellent.
I don't deny it. So
Good
stop saying
work.
it.
Oh no, it's supposed to be the other way. So that is a 2. Because I have disadvantage, not advantage. So what's that, control? Yeah. Well, this is probably an eyeball. But it's actually an emerald.
All right, I've only got a +1, but I'm rolling to see what. Oh yes!
In
19 on the
Gus,
die for a 20.
You already did the Arcana for it. It was too low. That one was sorry. You can't just keep doing it.
Feel there's something
Thought we
here.
did the
What-
Arcana for the for the sword, not the eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I did roll the Arcana for the sword, not the eye. Good call.
I'm
Wolfgang.
counting it. Well, I'm counting it for the eye because
Well,
that's
tough
how you guys
titties.
discovered it. Yeah,
Tough tits, as they say in the
that's how
biz.
you. That's how you found out that the eye was magical, but not
Okay, all right,
exactly
fair.
what it was. So you
That's
know that much. Like otherwise, yeah. Okay, so, but what you'll notice in Gust's rambling is that he put together that, oh, this is an emerald eye, as he keeps saying this is an eye that's emerald, and keeps going back and forth between that. You do notice that the ship was named after this captain's emerald eye, so that this item in and of itself might be proof enough of the ship.
Oh.
I want to take
Cool.
his head anyway.
Oh no, we've got the head, but now we instead of having to dive in the water to have to deal with sharks and find like a placard or something.
So
this might
you're
be enough.
telling me
Oh,
that
okay.
you think this emerald eye was a boat? Oh, J4, you say some of the craziest things. You're a bird that can't fly, and you think we're gonna float on an emerald eye. You're turning me into a poet.
Oh,
I think
something
you
like
need a
that, I
nap.
guess. All right, I'm gonna leave the boat now. Move.
I feel like the eye must be
Wait,
like.
what boat are
cursing.
you leaving?
I feel like it would just quietly whisper, like, "Put me in your eye. Put me in your eye," like just constantly.
How much
No,
cooler would a
but it
green
just
eye
be
look?
like-
Come on. Come on.
I just
Valkyrie is
imagine
gonna
it
have
could just,
all
it's like
the,
this, it goes,
added things.
You've already got Guy Sensei right there.
Wait,
It's obviously going to be as easy as removing a Naruto eye. You just kind of reach up and it just
Yeah.
pops right out.
Like this.
Then pop this one in. It's like a Lego piece.
Same rules.
Just gotta remember
Right.
to have the chakra infused in your hand. Come on.
Right. I mean,
Easy
if you
Naruto
want,
science.
if you want, we don't have to go too crazy because you can just reach
Very
up
great
sometimes. The guy can have their eye closed, and you can still just pop that thing right out. No big deal. No real damage. Just like a
Brian,
tear
I
of
just
blood.
think you're hearing the eye right now. Do you see the mystery?
Somebody obviously skipped.
You guys
the
are holding
Kakashi
me
guy.
out.
All right, if you give me the eye, I will pop it in. And so as that happens, I start trying to force it on your face. Like, no, I thought you meant your face. It's like, no, I said I was gonna pop it in. Now stay still. Ah! Jesus, get him off me!
Knock out, Gus. He needs a nap. I don't think we
Alright.
can trust him right now in
Alright.
his decision making.
So let's get on a boat where
Exactly.
we're all stuck together and sail away. Let's do this. Let's do it.
Come sail away, come sail away, sail to
Come sail away from you.
All right,
All right, so you guys
before
are
we
good
all
to
start.
get out of here.
I think so. We got the loot.
Did we get Knuckles?
No.
Yes, we did, didn't we?
We did.
No, I don't think so. Didn't he go back with his owner?
we
or
compelled.
something?
We
left
made
Yes.
friends with him, but the guy in the bar took him back.
Yeah.
Ah, if only I had spells, I could just burn that place to the ground as we leave.
Are you?
Oh, you're trying to kill Knuckles. Sorry, my bad.
No.
Yeah.
When they run out, we just punch him in the face and grab Knuckles and sail away.
When you steal from a pirate, the amount of pirates stay the same. Wait, what?
That sounds like a Hal
Ah, there's
statement.
2 pirates.
Right. No, wait, didn't that? You're bad at math.
Do you even know me?
So, yeah, are you guys ready to move on? Are you?
I think so.
Going? Okay.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we checked on stuff.
You know,
Yeah, I
part
think
of
we're trying
me
to.
doesn't want to leave without Knuckles, but part of me also knows that would not be a wise decision. So I guess we're all set.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not happy about it.
it's
Not
it's an
happy about
unfortunate situation. Look, sometimes sacrifices need to be made. I know that it hurts.
Well, maybe you should have sacrificed yourself instead of becoming this exhausted with whatever the fuck happened to you during the battle. Then.
Oh, Nebus, you and your fun words. I could
Duke
never be
has told me
sacrificed.
that Knuckles is important. But it's fine. I'm hungry.
Yes. As we all are, I believe. Let's go to the ship and get some grub. Alright, so 2 ships?
2 ships. I guess you can
2 shits?
hoist them together somehow. Or you
I
guys
have an
can
idea.
pilot them.
Well,
I feel like we did this at another time.
Are we gonna
We
are we gonna split the party?
We made one look broken. Somebody disguised themselves.
Well,
Something went
wait.
wrong.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we disguise ourselves, how big are the ships? The same size, or is one larger than the other?
Same size.
Same size. So,
We're gonna have to
very
split the party.
in a very technical sense, as I have had to do this in real life. A ship of the same size is capable of towing another ship of the same size. They cannot move at max speed, but they can move and maneuver ordinarily.
We could just split the party and have half of us on one boat and half of us on the other. That way we're moving at relatively the same speed.
I mean, we could do that too. I'm just saying that if we didn't want to do that, just in case of stuff and things where we don't.
Does anybody know how to disguise themselves?
You shut your
I
mouth
don't.
right
I think
now.
disguising myself is out the window at this point.
I think we're
So
good.
unfortunately, I
think we're
only
good.
have vehicles, specifically land, that I am proficient with. So I don't even have like a, hey, I know exactly what's going on. It's more like, if this were a land ship, it wouldn't work.
I'm just thinking we're not in like are we in a rush right now to get back? Could we just take our time, or do we want to try to do this as fast as possible?
I mean,
we got a lot of loot. I'd like to.
I've played
have
Sea of
that
Thieves
loot
one too
turn
many
into
times.
Money.
All right.
yeah, we
so
got to
maybe
get
it's-
back as soon as possible before someone
Yeah,
chases
we
it
need to get
to the
back
red.
before some
Before
asshole.
All right,
something
so-
else happens
so-
and we
so
Well,
lose
somebody
all
else
that
has a
loot.
banana on his toe. Yes. All right. So wait.
Yeah.
So 2 things then. One, I'm down with splitting the party to do this, but I need
Red.
both boats to remember when we get in the harbor, we need to throw a tribute to the dragon turtle.
Yes,
Oh yes.
There-
but I
Okay.
do like.
but
I do like to
also,
think
we
that
should have at least one healer on each boat.
Well, so it's gonna be it's gonna be at least a day before we get back, so I can be one healer. Like
I think we
have
should
that.
all be on the same boat and
What was
just
that?
tow it.
I think that Eric and I should be on separate boats because we're clerics.
Fair enough. Fair point.
Okay.
I like having you guys all on the same boat, and then we'll just tow the other one if that wouldn't pose too much of an issue.
Well, that I'm saying that that's probably gonna slow us down as far as speed to get back.
Would it be faster?
TJ, what are your thoughts?
I feel like it would have to be faster for us to take 2 boats. It's like taking 2 cars.
Yeah, it would be
You know?
faster to do it that way.
Geez, Eric. You know, I could drive to you and then drive to me, but
That's true.
It would be faster to pilot both, but you'd have limited crew. You'd have to be jumping back and forth between it. It might be
Could we
easier
do that
to just-
and
Okay,
kind of tie them
let's
off
just
too?
tow it. Let's just tow it because
Yeah, you can do a mix of both. As long as everything at sea remains fine, it's just all right. I mean, your journey here, it seems like most of the danger is on the island, and then the danger that was at sea, you guys are pretty sure you guys have taken out.
Hey, before I forget, Did anyone else drink the tea from the witch on the island to the north?
I absolutely did not. No, thank you.
Yes,
I
you
don't
did.
think
I don't remember that way, but okay.
I think I might have.
I was surprised that everyone did that. Nevis was not there.
No,
I'm
one of
pretty
us did
sure there
drink the tea, and I thought it
was someone
me.
who didn't. At least one.
I think it was me that said I don't drink the tea.
Oh, I have that everyone drank it.
Oh no.
No, there was one person who said no, and I thought it was me.
I thought you said no, but then she convinced you because she said it was going to be rude, and then you caved.
I think I did. I think I rolled an insight check that made me think otherwise, and that was why I didn't do it. Like,
Fair
I think
enough.
I rolled a really high insight check.
All right.
Well,
Well, we'll have to see. Kevin has the recording. I don't know.
Right?
I'm
It
fine with
may
being
be
wrong
up.
here.
Copy. That's,
I'm fine with being wrong here, but we'll have to see. I don't know what you guys are going to do, so.
the only thing I would
So
also suggest,
if you did drink the tea, just let it be known that you are probably poisoned.
nice, fun. I'm just gonna say before I'm too poisoned to say anything. If we're towing the other ship, we should set the rudder, which means tying the rudder in a stable position, and we should also tie up or strip the sails so that there's no windage that drags us down as we're sailing back.
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
Can I run across ropes yet? Or am I not that cool of a monk yet?
Yeah, you got 2 more levels.
God damn it.
Before we get
Alright, so we're gonna get 2 more levels before we get back to Neanderu? Alright, cool.
Sounds like we just gained 3.
Right?
I mean,
Run across the rope.
yeah. I mean, you're like, we're gonna leave the ships here. I have to level up for be right back.
just a montage through the
We're
jungle.
Going back for Knuckles
Wait.
after all.
Gust walks into the pirate bar and goes, "I don't hate any of you, but I have to level up," and just starts punching people to get experience. That's all.
Just the end of Fearless. No, the one. The one. That's the one. That's what
Yep,
it's
at
called.
top of the temple. Yep.
Yeah, Jet Li's just beating the shit out of himself.
3 levels of exhaustion.
Yes. I don't hate you, but stay still. I'm not at 100%. Then why are you trying to fight us? Okay, so we're towing it, and I'm resting.
It's a bar brawl. Alcoholism destroys families.
I will. So depending upon what and where Jimmy John is on a tracker of exhaustion or not exhaustion, I've got a pretty good survival and a pretty good perception. So I'm happy to be either up in the crow's nest or steering the boat, whatever we need.
Well, now you can't be in the crow's nest. You fucking blew it.
You know what? I thought it was pretty on point, Kevin. I liked it a lot, and then you just pooped on
Yeah,
it.
we heard.
Yeah.
We heard that you liked it a lot. Jesus Christ.
TJ,
Yeah.
the effects of the massages that Gus and J4 took, are
Yes.
those still in effect?
This would be like the very last day. Yeah.
So wouldn't
I think
his
it's been-
exhaustion not be there because of that?
No, that's exhaustion against heat
The
effects.
heat. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just
Well, my argument was I was enraged and inflamed by the power of youth flowing
well, it was.
from my body. So, double advantage. Alright, so we're out of here.
Out of there.
Out of here. And then I'm assuming that the path we will be taking is kind of like this.
Incorrect. We will be doing this.
The shortest distance between two lines is one line.
Call
Wait,
the
I'm
carriage.
what?
You guys
We're
are
getting
talking
it
about.
done.
We're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll go in. We'll come up
That
with
is
speed.
obviously the fastest route.
I like it. We'll come up with speed through the Great Sea, turn it, and then use the Sandrak Mountains to pop us and fly us to
we have
Nianzuru.
Wolfgang's
Get you
plan.
leveled up to 2 levels.
The
Right?
reason I like Wolfgang's plan is we still don't uncover any more hexes on the map. We avoid all
Well-
the uncovered hexes and then still wind up out there.
Well, while there is that, we would get some of this stuff. I mean, don't there. We'll just hit Needle's Bones, see if that treasure regenerated.
Hey, is this happening again? No?
Oh shit! It glitched. The dragon's up.
Guys, we just have to recruit a giant or 2, and they can carry the boats through the jungle.
And the only place we're going to find them is in the Sky Lizard Mountains, so let's go.
No, they were in the kitchen inlet.
That's right. They were in the kitchen inlet. Yeah, but they were mad at us. I mean, other giants. Maybe green
Yeah,
giant.
well, we have to become friends with them.
Maybe
Who
some
speaks
fire
giant?
giants.
Right. Well,
I think we're letting past
frost giants
experiences
are stronger,
give
but
us- actually, storm giants are the largest, and they're
I
usually
didn't-
neutral.
okay. Well, I haven't seen storm giants, and of the
Me-
two, frost giants are stronger. I think.
Wait, frost or fire? No, fire giants are stronger than frost.
What?
Frost is low, storm is highest.
It goes hill giant,
It still
frost
was not
giant, fire giant, and then it's storm giant, cloud giant, or cloud giant, storm giant. I can't remember.
Cloud is, I think, a type of storm giant.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yep. But like a cloud giant is almost on par with like a titan, which is pretty ridiculous.
Dude, we should just recruit a titan then.
Oh,
Right?
man, you figured it out. You nailed
It's
it.
so simple.
Who's got scroll of summon titan? 12. Let's do it.
Hill, frost, stone, fire, cloud, storm.
Hey guys,
They
you'll
are
never
different.
believe it, but there's one in the pocket of
Storm.
the
Yeah,
coat.
cloud storm. Okay.
Someone else must have had the same idea.
Okay.
It's
so you
an emerald
guys-
cloud giant.
You guys are trying to get back.
And he says he knows the way to the tomb.
Get back to Fort Nyanzuru. Alright. It's going to be a little bit of a rough journey starting off because it is storming pretty bad.
Fucking giants.
Giant.
At least make it hard for them to follow us.
Right? As people are trying to swim out to us.
Oh shit, it's stormy out? Oh god, you know. I guess it's just
All
too
right,
shit.
I'm gonna swim back
Oh,
through the
no.
infested shark
Forget
waters
about
again.
the sharks.
Yeah, the sharks too. Who are now our oh no, they're not our friends.
No, but it could have been.
It could.
You could have
Story that
What
could have
could have
been.
been?
Should have been.
could have been a Sahu again.
So for
Oh,
Could've-
nice.
Could have had a pet dinosaur as our mascot too, but you know.
What happened to our steg?
Sure, we'll find another dinosaur somewhere. We
Is
can trade
it-
the
is
sword.
it me?
Plates is
But
still
he
out
won't
there.
be Knuckles.
Let's
Will he
trade
be
the
a
sword.
dinosaur named Knuckles? goddammit.
Well,
We gotta trade the
Jeffrey
sword and the
Knuckles
pimpo
plates.
for a dinosaur. Dinosaurs must only be a couple G's.
I'm still hoping to find Jeffrey Plates and meet up with him again. It worked out well.
the first night or the first day of traveling is pretty bad. It might be that Gust is sleeping on the first shift. I'm guessing just because he's exhausted.
Yes.
Or yeah.
So can I
Um,
trance on the first shift just because it makes sense for me to do the trance because it's only 4 hours?
Yeah, that's fine. So that also leaves everyone else during that. I mean, if you guys want to take a long rest near the pirate bar before even taking off, you guys can do that as well. Or if you want to start traveling, people rest between, it's up to you guys.
I kind of don't want to
I mean,
overstay
I
our
just
welcome.
figure because
Yeah.
it's half the time of everyone else that I can keep watch for longer.
J4 is good to sail for a while. Just like by the time we get to like third watch, I'm gonna have to crash out for a while.
You guys have put the ships together in the place that they need to be. You guys can either all sleep on the ships and head out in 8 hours. It actually is right around sunrise now, so it is a strange time to take a long rest, but you guys are welcome to it. And there you go.
I say let's put out and rest on the way. That's my thought. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sounds good.
Deal. Do I rest with disadvantage because it's storming?
Well, I am resting.
All right. So we set off. There's a couple people who kind of like find a hammock or whatever and go to sleep. There's several of us are awake and sort of guiding the ship as we start our way back to Port Nianzuru.
All right. So we have Gus, J4.
I feel like I would do good on the ship while it's raining. Like I'd just be out and getting my daily water and doing
my
thing.
mucus feels better.
My mucus glands, yeah, they've been really acting up since I put on this armor.
So,
Just
Dustin and
oozing
Dennis
through the
are
cracks.
sleeping. They're starting
Hey,
their
that's my
long
deal.
rest. So that will leave Glusk, Locke, and J4. I'm gonna need
Hey, you don't have a
let's
monopoly
say
on oozing, Eric. All right.
sleight of hand rolls from everybody to combat the storm.
Ooh.
All right. Give you a 17 for sleight of hand. Did you say something else as well, or just sleight of hand?
Just sleight of hand.
Okay.
And then I think Nebus is
Ooh.
you're taking that long rest, right?
Big ooh.
Okay.
Locke.
Yes.
It's funny how you said that you'd probably be in your element,
Stagger,
and I don't know if you're just feeling your new armor. Or
It's
just trying to be
slippery.
Doing other things.
Yeah.
You're making it slippery.
I accidentally poisoned several crew members with my tail.
You definitely, yeah, your tail's going all over the place. It seems to hit people as they're trying, but the rest of the crew gets the job done and makes sure that the boat stays afloat on track and that the other ship is still connected. So collectively, you guys did a good job and kept everything going. All right, so let's see, still storming. We can say that Nebus has woken up. And let's roll again to see after you guys have traveled for 4 hours. It is not storming as hard, but it is still raining out. It's still,
So sleight of hand again.
yeah. Let's do that. DC will be less.
Oh, nice.
All right. Sleight of hand. Nebus can help out this time. Glusk or Locke. If either of you guys want to start your long rest, you can, or you can continue to help.
Oh, I want a long rest as soon as possible. I feel like dog
I
shit.
will help out initially and then hit a long rest.
Yeah, you two
Okay,
go down
so-
because Wolfgang's back up right now. So at least I've got one other
Eric,
person with me.
Are
Okay.
you
Eric,
sure?
Um,
Because I know that you rolled like you could do this yourself, but you still do need some help because you haven't really passed the DC yet. So which one of you is going to take a long rest? Which one's going to help?
Eric, I
Because
feel
I'm
like
doing-
your
I'm doing
guy
like a
sleeps in like a
collective.
pickle barrel.
What was that?
I said I feel like your guy sleeps in like a pickle barrel or something. You know, he
It's
just
it's an
unwind,
oozle barrel,
needs a
but sure.
puddle. Yeah, sorry.
All right,
But
then
it-
I
but
will
it used to be our
go
pickle barrel.
Start my long rest. Then.
All right, then I need a roll from Locke. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, you got it. Did I not do it? Or is it another one?
This is another
Another
one.
one.
This is like a different shift of doing it.
Oh, here's one. Hold on, sorry. tabs here. My tabs. Tabs of acid. Just kidding, guys. I'm not doing acid.
But really, I did it.
Damn, what the fuck?
Dude, for a rogue, you're not very, sleight of
What-
handsy.
They needed just enough.
He needs
If you-
consent from the rope.
If you rolled a 4 or lower, then it would have been bad. You might have needed to
Danger
try to
close.
save the other ship. But let's see. All right, Gus wakes up from his long rest. Locke can go down and start his, and we'll just continue that cycle. Next. Alright, it seems like it's getting better as you continue to go to the port.
Did I get a long rest in?
No, not yet, but you are sleeping.
Christ
you're
on a
already your way
cracker.
you're already on your way to the sleep.
You know what I always say.
Alright, so let's say with that amount of time, we'll just was that 120? That'd be
Excuse me.
yeah, I should get it there. That's good. Alright. 2 skeleton ships and a megalodon appear at the same time? What?
Oh shit.
No.
The Megalodon better eat the 2 skeleton ships.
We can only hope.
Alright.
We're just gonna load up the cannons on either side. Just make sure once the megalodon charges in.
That game did have its charm.
Just throw
Yes.
some bananas at one of the boats so the megalodon chases the bananas.
Let's see. As you reach this coast, the easy sailing. Let's see.
The Yeezy
say
sailing?
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
Right over here, as soon as you
Easy.
start to reach this coast again, it starts to
Skeleton
the storm
cannon.
starts to pick up again. I'm gonna need sleight of hand checks from everyone that's awake. So Nebis, Gust, and J4.
Okay, let's see.
All right. It's my lowest one yet, but it's not bad.
God.
That's an ability check. So, unfortunately. $14.
That's still a good check though.
Considering other sleight of hand checks that we've done,
Still
that's
better than the
that's
rogue.
It's much better than the road.
But that's not his forte. Wait. Why isn't it?
TJ, just so you know, I took the half hit points, hit dice for the armor. I read it, so
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Where are
just
my
so you
hit
can't
points?
have that creep up on me later.
I gotcha. It's actually, it might be a good thing that you didn't have Knuckles there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know, he
Ah,
might
shit.
seem tasty.
Great. That sounds helpful for all of us.
All right. And then Nevis, are you? Let's see. Actually, did you? Is that your last sleight of hand? Oh, okay. I missed that.
It was the exact same number that I rolled
Yeah.
last time.
Nice.
Consistency. It's an ability in and of itself.
It's a skill.
It's an
and
ability that
ability.
rarely comes from Nevis, considering he's always slipping out of existence. But it happens sometimes.
It's consistent enough.
Hey.
good.
And Glusk, you were the one who started your long rest first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. You guys make it, but it seems like in this next shift, the storm starts to get worse. and it's harder to maintain the connection between the two ships. We now have 4 awake members on the ship. Let's see.
So did I get the benefits of a long rest now?
Yeah, you're good. You got
Okay.
the long rest in.
Can I make an assist
I'll need another
check?
one soon.
Can I make an assist check and then go in for slumber? Because I'm starting to push my limits right now.
No, it's just the morning. I mean, you're probably still bloody from that fight, but it's like as in like tired, you should be fine. You guys had like a double long rest yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I didn't want to like say like I could keep going if it wasn't going to be okay. I'm just like out of spells completely right now. That's all.
Gotcha. All right, you are drained there for sure, but like being awake, you're not really struggling.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay. I need everyone. Where are the? I'm trying to think of any other things. Maybe if someone wants to roll a survival to see if they can steer the ship in a certain way.
I'm
Luce, are
better.
you the one
That's plus
steering
5.
the ship?
I'm better at sleight of hand, so I'm gonna go with sleight of hand.
Okay. All right.
That's the third 11
But-
that I've rolled in a row.
Wow.
Wait, so if this is for steering, who's steering?
I'm working
That's
on steering.
Question. So the person staring would
We're all
roll
just grabbing one of the rungs.
would roll survival. Everyone else would follow the commands and
okay.
do sleight of hand.
Oh, the
to their
person
position.
steering. Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I thought the person rolling
I
survival
mean, you
was
can
like.
switch. I mean, if you want Nevis to stare right now, if we want to keep that,
Honestly,
what you guys did right there,
with
that might be-
Glusk having a +7, I would have said he'd probably be the one to do it
but then I
anyway.
rolled a 2.
Well, don't have,
Well,
but
no,
too late. So we've got a 9 there,
J4,
and then we're gonna try
I
and
thought
make up for your amazing. I've also got a +6 for survival, so maybe after this, it's
You're
like,
all
well, why don't
rolling
you
at the
grab the
same.
ropes?
Well, so I had thought that J4 had been like at the sort of the tiller this whole time, and that like everybody else was just helping pulling rigging. So not because I thought I was better than anybody else, but that's just where I thought I was during this. So, but if somebody's rolling survival and they're the one that's literally pulling the tiller one way or another to steer us around, then I'm happy to be wherever I am.
I
Okay,
rolled
so-
survival because it was my biggest buff compared to my +2. It's still rolling in 11, so
All right. So who is staring?
I think it's Glusk.
Who's
Everyone's
steering?
making an argument for it, but if we're bringing that into play, I think we
But
would have
Glusk
assigned
rolled
Glusk. Well, yeah, but we
Glusk-
would have
Glusk
assigned
just
him
woke up.
to it,
So
and it's just like,
Glusk.
Glusk, I thought you were good at this. Focus.
Yeah, he shouts
Again,
out something like,
I have to
"Get
I
away."
have to sensei everyone.
Yeah. Glusk shouts out something about like, why would we go to the eye of the storm? That's definitely the worst part. And you guys remain in the storm. But I still need sleight of hand checks for everyone who's not Glusk and Locke.
Ugly.
all right, so Wolfgang, sleight of hand from you two, I guess.
you guys could have had me steer.
Well, I mean, looking at it afterwards, yes. But
That might have been the best. The ropes that are keeping the ships together start to break. I just rolled a double nat 1 as the storm gets worse and worse,
oh,
and
Jesus.
it is going to be very difficult to get these back together. I'm guessing that you guys still have your like starting equipment rope.
I'm
Yep.
looking through my stuff right now.
Unless that had to be used for it, then yes.
Yes, I have that. I have.
You
I have.
could have. Jerry rigged it with rope from the
boats.
Right, cool.
warehouse and the boats. But
I better have
this-
some rope. Otherwise, I'm buying like 10 things of rope. I always
yeah,
have rope.
This,
You never know what you're gonna need
before
rope
we do
for. You
anything
just always
crazy-
fucking need it.
Charlie Bronson's always got rope.
Is
Is that right, Trumbo?
What's the distance between each boat being from the towing space?
what would you guys say? Like 10 feet back?
Um,
More so?
Probably
It's
20.
More than likely, it'd be a little more than that, but
yeah.
rough-
I'm
I'd say,
thinking like 20 would
Yeah.
be.
I'm thinking
fair.
20 makes more sense.
That still works for me. Does somebody want to hold one end of whatever rope that we have, and I can astral step over to the other boat to try and re-secure the line?
Yeah, that's a good idea. You
That's a
won't need
great
to
idea.
maneuver too much. Can you astral step with anybody else?
I
Bring other
cannot.
people?
I cannot.
Okay,
It's not Misty Step.
gotcha.
I
No, Misty Step can't,
Misty
right?
Step can't.
Unless,
Misty Step can't either.
oops,
I'm
we
just-
did.
I'm just looking to see if I have something that would help, that's all.
You wouldn't actually move.
But didn't we have a Misty Step just bring someone else?
Yeah, Knuckles. For comedic effect.
Okay, nice.
Um,
I was like,
yeah,
there was something.
There's
Yes.
a lot of things that we did. That
Oh yeah,
were
I was just like,
for the
but
side
it just
mission.
no.
Dimension
I like it.
Door is the spell that can take other people with you.
Yes. So why don't we do this? Why don't J4 will run over to help with the tiller. You two work on securing the lines, and Gust, you work on maintaining like control of what we need to have control of on the ship that we're all on right now.
Okay. Locke is sleeping through all of this.
Stabbing crewmates with his tail.
All right. Let's.
No, it's a good thing we put him in like a hammock because his tail got stuck. He actually flipped it over, but then he was like hung on it.
That was the real reason for the pimp coat, was to just slow down the stabbings. That's all.
All right. So Nebus goes across to secure the rope on the other ship. That ship was almost lost. And let's see some. What else can we do? Do you have anything? I think that Glusk might have something that is like a rope spell.
See.
Is that true?
If I have access to it, I don't have it prepared, so I know it's not me right now.
Okay, Glusk. I got
I
you.
know.
I
Gloomy
just
gloomy
meant that, like,
Glusky.
I think you're thinking snare, and it's a little different. That's
It
a trap.
uses the
uses
rope
rope.
though.
What's it do?
You use
Snare the
purple
dying.
Circle. Actually, here, let me just. There we go.
Is this a trap? Yeah. This is what he used in the mines.
Besides this, it works by you put like, let's see, when you finish casting the rope.
25 feet of
disappears,
rope,
becomes a
damn.
circle. This trap is nearly invisible, requiring. Okay, but it eventually restrains the creature that gets caught in this trap, right?
Yes, but it has to be small, medium, or large.
Right. I mean, to manipulate rope in this way, if you want to spend a first level, maybe you can. It's a stretch, but use this rope. Use this spell to like manipulate how the rope reacts. Like I think there's like another one where it's like, is there another spell that you touch a rope and it become just like straight or something like that?
I don't know. There might be.
I think there's.
I'll
something
look
like
into
that
it,
that
but
stays there. So I think that's what I was thinking, but trying to give you guys alternatives, because if you guys can use spell slots or something like that to help use, to maintain the connection between these ships. Even if it's a stretch, go for it, and we can try to work it out that way too. Alright, Nebus goes over. I think I need another sleight of hand.
From who?
Just to make sure. From Nebus.
Ah.
Nebus goes over, he has the rope, he tries to secure it. It's a bit difficult. Alright. You tie it around, but you don't get a knot right away. You feel the pull from the ship that's in front. Pull the one that's behind, and you're not able to actually secure it. So you're kind of there. It's partially tied around, but you're still holding on to the rope, and you need to make sure to tie it as quickly as possible before the distance between the ships is too vast. What's everyone else doing on the ship that's in front? Are you guys slowing down? Are you guys maneuvering? Any other ideas?
I think J4 is going to suggest grabbing the rope from his pack and trying to throw another
fellers.
rope. Trying to throw another rope over to try to secure or at least create a connection.
Okay. Locke, I just rolled to see if the storm wakes you up so you can help these guys out, but you have, you feel so cozy in your new armor. It's like you're just cradled. It suits you well. So you're in a hammock and you're having really nice dreams.
Perfect.
I like to think he's on the top hammock, and then it
Yeah.
got flipped over, and then like his tail was still, like I was saying, it got caught in the hook, but then he just falls into the bottom one, and then he just continues sleeping.
Fair. All right. What? Any ideas before we do another sleight of hand check for Nebus?
Like,
So
does anybody have like a hook or something that we could put on the rope before we throw it over there, just to like help with this?
I mean,
don't.
we have the hooks at the front of the ship, the
No,
harpoons.
No. What about
No, at
like,
the
does
back of the
somebody-
ship.
Does somebody have a bow? Like, does somebody have a bow that they could shoot
Yes,
the arrow
the
over?
boat.
Yeah, the guy who's sleeping.
No, the
Okay,
boat
so that
has
guy's not
big
part of
fucking
this
bows
right now.
with
I mean,
harpoons.
technically I have a crossbow.
So I don't want to damage the other ship by puncturing the hull and then it sinks and pulls us down.
We don't have to shoot it into the thing. We can shoot it up and over.
And then miss?
Well, yeah, but there's rope. The
I get
rope
what
will
you're
be
saying,
affected
Kevin.
by gravity. We shoot it
No,
over the ship,
like, I
and the
hear what you're
rope will
saying.
come
I'm just
down.
concerned that with like the sort of disadvantage or disadvantageous scenario we're in right now, by doing that, it gives more credibility to further problems by doing it. So I was trying to do the least impactful way of doing that.
So shooting it into the ship is the least impactful?
If you have a bow and arrow, an arrow is not going to puncture the hull of a ship, but
Right,
it could
but because
definitely.
of the storm, would the arrow even get there
Well, so
in the
generally
way that you want it to?
Generally speaking, targeting
With wind.
targeting a square is a very low DC if there's nobody there. So that's what or AC, so that it would be easier to potentially get it there as opposed to just making like a strength or I guess a dex check to throw it. That's why I was suggesting it as an option. And if we
Would
had a
there have
grappling
been
hook-
like any conversations? Do you think with like the other crew that's on the other ship about like what you guys would do if
There
this
is
happened?
no other crew.
Didn't you guys?
We're the-
Oh,
all
just
the
us? I
same
thought it was.
No,
I thought we had a
we're
couple of
just
technical-
throwing it right
the
now.
the other crew would just be whoever's over there. Now, I have the ability that I have not used yet
Never mind,
to
might be.
to levitate, and I'm just saying that it's like, if it seems like it would help, I would go to the other ship. But
I
I'd
don't know
probably
if it's-
use like a rope to guide me.
I don't
while
know
I
if it's necessary.
levitate.
We have water walk too. We do have the scroll of water walk.
Yes.
And actually,
But
Hold on,
I
third
think,
level.
like, because if we wanted to do that,
I feel like the
That's
storm was still
fine.
tossing around.
my only thing is we don't want to. We're gonna end up shifting everyone over to the other boat and then just leaving Lock Reed to wake up. To shit.
Oh, not again.
This is one of my weirdest long rests.
I guess they all died. I'm gonna take the ship somewhere else.
No, it's a real Gulliver's Travels thing where Lockery wakes up and he's just like pinned down by little people on the ground. He can't get up
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
Little versions of himself because it's actually
Lockeries.
Ash
Lockery
versus
is-
the Evil Dead.
The poison was actually a hallucinogenic.
Well, what if? All right, so what if we
Right.
do this?
None of this is happening, Brian.
What if we do this? What if we try to throw the rope over to the other ship because we have somebody over there that who catch it? We do our best to do that. If that doesn't work, that's when we have to explore this other option of somebody potentially walking or levitating or whatever, or getting over.
All right. The more
I mean, well, I put that out to the group to see if they're down. So
you guys are almost losing this ship.
So, like, does it seem like if we get rope on it and, like, tie it up, that'll help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any other ideas that people
I mean,
have for.
I'm still thinking the harpoons will be able to shoot up and over, and we can then, like, I specifically could follow the ropes, maybe of the harpoon or whatever, or maybe one of the other ones that are tied off.
You could just launch yourself with the harpoon.
Well, I was thinking
Not
that.
just love yourself.
Don't get me wrong. I wasn't not thinking that.
All right.
So,
So
but,
are you
like,
shooting
if-
the harpoon before going over there? Like, who's shooting the harpoon? And are you going over there simultaneously?
I mean,
Just
how?
ride it.
listen. Here's
Maybe.
what I got.
How
Here's
is
my
the
option.
ship that we're in? How is that doing in terms of under control?
It's under control. Seems fine.
Okay.
It's-
Okay.
So
And most
got
of
a-
these checks is just making sure that these stay together.
I've
and
got a
J4
plus
is-
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
Okay.
a plus 6 for sleight of hand to throw the rope to the other boat. I've got a plus 3 to shoot something if we're going to shoot something.
You want to know what my sleight of hand to catch that rope is? Plus
Not
2.
re- yeah, you're terrible. It's fine. I get it. It's fine.
Yeah. But I'm also the only one that could get over to the other boat. So, you know.
I'm not saying no. We should have given you a rope to teleport with.
All right. So
Oh, no, we did.
I am
tried-
definitely.
I tried to tie it and it didn't work.
I'm definitely up on the harpoon, setting myself up. I've already tried to square it away for where I'm aiming it. Now I climb into the cannon,
Okay.
and I'm holding on to the rope, but I also cast
Am I doing this? Am I
levitate.
pulling the trigger? Is that what's happening right now?
I mean, if
That is what's
Like,
happening
I don't
right
wanna
now.
do it, I have to respawn and come back.
Listen,
Right,
listen. I have healing spells. It'll be okay.
I don't like this at all.
We'll be okay, kids.
Listen. You just gotta howl it sometimes.
I'm not
Alright,
hell.
hey.
This is not fucking hell.
well,
I'm
and you are not
Why
Gus.
don't you have-
You are not potent Gus either.
So, all right. So I've got a plus 3 dexterity. I'm gonna guess I'm proficient with this thing. Am I proficient with this thing or no?
No.
No. So it's just a plus 3. All right. So I'm just rolling a plus 3.
Just make sure to aim high,
What's-
get it over the ship.
Okay, so you are casting levitate so that you go with the arrow so that you're weightless. That's what you're doing? So that you can be shot with this?
Yes.
Okay, so you're casting levitate. You are guiding the harpoon in the air as J4 shoots it to the other ship.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I follow
unless somebody's got a better dex check than I do, or has better access to.
Well, I
firing
mean,
giant
I
ballistas.
would love to be able to shoot it myself.
You
No,
shoot it
understood,
at
understood.
Nevis, and he appears on the first ship, and now no one's on the second ship.
I just mean
gonna
like
do
between me and Gloosk.
Sea of
Gloosk, what's your
Thieves.
dex?
It's +2.
All right, so I have a better dex. So it's me. So I got to take the shot. So here we go. I'm just gonna roll. I don't get any proficiency with this, so
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll the dex.
Just get above the ship. I'll take it from there.
All right, it was almost a natural 20, but a 14 plus 3 is a 17.
Okay.
All right, it is a pretty big target. You're able to shoot it over to the other ship. You're shooting it where exactly? You said you were shooting it over, or like where on the ship? Like you said, not in the hull.
Like, yeah. I mean, because he was worried about hitting it and like doing any damage. I just wanted him to throw it over.
Okay.
Or shoot it over, I should say. So yeah, if he can just get it anywhere over, I'm going to take it from there.
Okay. So you start to fly above, and then I guess do you cancel your levitation so that you start to fall?
Yes.
I think. Okay.
And then
makes
I'm
sense.
going to feather fall at the end so that I don't take any damage on the fall, but I also have enough weight to pull me down. And then I
Okay.
get the harpoon and I, start tying stuff off.
All
That's
right.
the idea and the
Right.
plan.
Couldn't we?
Very
so-
cool.
So, couldn't we take the harpoon that has the rope attached to it and kind of like dig it into the floorboard?
Oh, I'm probably just going to run like down the stairs and just like run it around like
Okay, yeah.
the
no,
entire
that
like
works
run
too.
it down the stairs like in the back probably or maybe just in the front and just run out the other stair and then run down and out and down and out again like through the
I
left
would've-
one and
I
out the
would've-
right one.
I would have thought to wrap it around the mast.
Well, I'm wrapping it around.
But if he ran downstairs,
the entire
mast does
first.
go down below the deck, so he could just wrap it around the mast below deck and still have
Yeah,
the
I'm
same.
just worried about the length of the rope that he has.
That's fair. He
Uh,
ties it
you
off
are-
to one little bunting. That's it.
You are quick. Let's see. And you can dash, and your speed's no longer halved. So, yeah, if you
Is it-
spend a key point and you run as fast as you can, as you fall, you can run around the inside of the ship and make sure that it's secure. And then I guess let's see. Let's do one more check. Let's do an
So
acrobatics.
my only issue is that my speed is not no longer halved.
Oh, it's not no longer halved.
No, because that's level 2.
Level 2 is half. Oh shit.
Yes,
Okay.
disadvantage
Yeah, I'll
on
write
attack
down one.
rolls and saving throws is 3.
Okay. So your speed is what right now?
25.
25. So you still have 75 feet
Yes.
of movement if you do all of that. Okay.
Yes, and I will absolutely do all that. Maybe if I
Alright.
have to
It's
know,
not as
do
far as
anything
I
else.
thought that you could go, but you are definitely able to do one round around the bottom of the ship, come back up, and then try to, I guess, stab it into the wood on top, or tie it
Well, I mean,
to
if he's
something,
going
or-
into the bottom of the ship, why doesn't he just like turn it in a way that it can't get through the doorway?
Yeah, well, I was
That way, even
probably
if it
gonna
does
wedge
get
it
pulled.
like between some stairs or something like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was kind of the plan.
You run down the stairs and put the harpoon and through a door, and you close the door like you hit your brother on the other side, and you're holding on for dear life like that. You're just like say shit, don't tell mom. Let's see. All right.
I like how I was envisioning that from DJ. In one way, being because I'm the younger brother And then in the other way, because he's holding it shut, so he can't get in trouble because he's the older brother.
Right. It's typically the younger brother type thing. Yeah.
Because my brother's like 10 years older than me, so it was
The younger
never
brother
something where there
doing
was a
the
chance.
damage, the older brother gets in trouble anyway.
Oh yes, absolutely. Regardless. But
So, as the older brother who had the younger sister, 1,000% you always got in trouble. Yes.
Yes.
Like,
100%.
well, yeah,
I
it's a
can't,
sister.
I can count the
course.
number of times where it was my brother's fault, and I'm the one that got in trouble. So,
Yeah.
All right. That is. Give me an acrobatics.
Gust.
Yes.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And it's the first one too.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it was the second one to finish rolling too, so that
Perhaps-
sucks.
Perhaps it's the cartoonish way that I described it that you decided to handle it that way, and the harpoon doesn't stay, and it starts to recoil back, but you are able to try to still catch it. Nebus, I need a sleight of hand to try to secure that rope that you did last turn.
yeah, I'm really good at those.
Come on, Nebus. Come on. It's not the worst.
Where the fuck are my dice? Fuck this thing.
All right. The good news is that you have 2 crew members to help on this ship, but it seems like the main ship is getting detached. So you haven't lost this ship to sea. It's just no longer moving with the other ship. So you guys can try and pilot this yourselves until the storm clears up.
What do you think, Gus? We currently don't have sails.
They're not down, but
We
No,
took
just-
them down for better maneuvering for towing.
Yeah, we'll.
like completely down. Well, like they're not even. coiled
No,
up?
they're tied up.
Well, yeah, because if you put the sail, I mean, you could try to sail the ship yourself, but okay. But yes,
I mean, what other choice do we have at the moment?
I mean, is there any chance of us on this next round resecuring these ropes?
Yeah, you can try. There's been some distance now. You're gonna have to be closer, and it's difficult with the storm to do all of this. I've been rolling very poorly on my end for the weather. These are low numbers. I rolled a nat 1 a couple times.
So I think we just try to succeed through this. I think we can do this. We just need to secure the ropes, get you guys attached, and keep dragging along, and then we can like pull you closer and get you back on board over here. That's my thought. I mean, I'm just saying that if all of a sudden it's going to be a 2-man crew to sail a full ship, there's a whole bunch of shit that's going to go down, and I don't. Yeah, I think it's a bad move.
Well, I've always wanted to die.
Nice. That's badass.
Suicide is
I feel-
badass.
I feel like Ben Affleck in The Perfect Storm.
It actually
Listen, kid, your accent is terrible.
Listen, it's supposed to be terrible.
It's not. You sound like
Just-
fucking Jack Nicholson right now.
oh,
you know whose fucking accent is fucking awful? Fucking Boston's. Ah, fucking got him. Ah.
Wait, wasn't
So,
it Mark
Get
What are
Wahlberg?
you
off
guys
this
doing
channel
for the
right now,
ships?
kid.
What are you guys doing for the ships? Is
still
the
trying
first
to.
ship going back to the second, to the one that's left behind, or are you guys like going to try to pilot this? It seems like the storm is starting to die down a little.
My gut is to hold course and see if we can secure these lines and get them still tied to us. That's
Okay.
that's my thought.
All right, you are on the main ship, and you are traveling fine with that. Gluska's helping you out there. What are you guys going to try to do to connect these again? Because the distance is going to keep separating.
Oh, I figured it out. I'm gonna look at Glusk and say, Glusk, hold the tiller right here, kid. And then I'm gonna turn around and look over the aft of the ship and go, hey guys, stop fucking up.
Yeah, it's,
Hey, listen. All right. Fuck you.
Sorry,
All right.
I'm sorry.
Your mother.
Classic Boston dad language. There you go. Anyways, so I literally don't think I have anything I can do to try to help. I have no spells. I have nothing. I take that back. I have Earthbind, but I've looked at it several times, and I think if I cast Earthbind on that ship, it will pull it to the bottom of the ocean right now, and you guys will drown. So I'm not going to do that.
Well, no, I won't drown. But
He'll drown.
We're gonna
I'll
lose
just
that. Wait, we'll
astral
lose
step
that on
back
some
to the other
gold.
ship.
maybe I'll
You
wake
guys
up.
can
no,
be very
I won't
mad.
drown. I can hold my breath for an indefinite period of time, or whatever it says.
Listen. That makes me happier about that, but I'm not casting that spell because it sounds like a really
Oh,
bad move.
I'm not
so.
suggesting that.
I
But
think that I need to consult my patron god Bidoof on this. TJ, what say you?
I am actually looking up pictures of Bidoof right now. I have no idea how else to help you guys.
all right, so the ships are kind of getting away.
I have one for you.
I think I received it, and I will need to use. I have plans for him, so I just want
Okay.
to have different forms come to you, I guess.
Oh no, that makes perfect sense. As we all know, Bidoof is the strongest.
Yes.
Therefore, he shows himself in many forms.
He's the strongest when you don't know how he's going to show up.
Let's see. I just saved him here somewhere.
I'm on fire, Squirtle.
All right. The rope in front of you, as you try to tie it around, you see it get lost to sea. There's still a harpoon behind you that is now coming up the stairs. You turn to your god and you pray. Give me, let's see, I guess a wisdom save.
Dun, 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 dun.
What the fuck?
Your god doesn't care for you.
Jesus.
That was harder than
I didn't
thought it
know
was
that
gonna
I
be
was
with
playing
that.
fucking
That was
Corinthian today.
You cast this guy self. What the hell?
Bidoof
Damn.
looks down at you. Failure.
With disdain.
Jesus. It's too much.
Okay, what happens is the harpoon is also it zooms past you, and the distance between the ships still is very, it becomes very far, and the one thing that happens is that in your mind you see this form, and you look up into the sky, and you see him clearly, but the only thing that has happened is the storm has stopped around you. So
Score huge.
As the person steering the other ship,
Maybe I should wake up.
I start like veering around to see if we can get back to the other ship.
No, Klusk is at the helm.
Yeah,
you
this-
know,
Joe
I was
and
gonna
hello.
save these for different times, but I just found one that I need to share right
boy.
now.
Oh boy.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah, there's been some things sometimes that other people have shared that I was gonna throw into the game, and I'm like, well, now it seems disingenuous.
Are you going in game or are you going Discord?
I'm gonna go in game.
Feeling
Crap.
saucy
I
today.
just need to change.
I'm feeling saucy.
You do.
TJ, don't accidentally click on the furry porn folder. For
I
whatever
never
reason, you put it
accidentally
right
click
in
on
your
it.
D&D
Wait, I
folder.
mean,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man, is it what I think it is?
No, I
was just looking at the Badoo photo.
This isn't. I'm looking up great pictures of Badoof, but this one's just a meme that showed up, and I was like, all right.
this one's
That's
just
funny.
a meme.
Got a shiny Badoo. And then
I
had
have
sex
got a
with it.
shiny Badoo,
Wait.
and
I think
I'll tell you right now, it's better than sex.
I just want to throw it out there and say that I thought it was BADOOF, but now I know it's BIDOOF.
Badoof.
So there you go.
Yes, I found
Remind me after the session to send you the Badoof Day special, Tom, so that you can get jokes.
Did you
Jokes.
did you evolve the Badoof or did you keep him as he was just because he's Badoof?
I kept it as a Badoof.
Thank
You
God.
can't evolve perfection, Brian.
Yeah.
So,
When you're right, you're right.
You too, but sure.
And
Alright,
you?
Badoof.
You're always right.
Badoof happens to clear the sky for you, and you're able to,
And little woodchuck
To-
sounds fill the air.
you know, you might be able to
Badoof, Badoof.
to try and catch up to the other ship. If you guys still have sails at Guston, or did we say that we took that down?
No,
they
I
have
wasn't
sails, they
You
thinking-
said that we rolled them up.
We rolled
and
them
we
up.
lost
Yeah.
The map.
Perfect.
Yes.
Great. That's,
Yeah.
that's great. So you bring them down, and now you're able to travel forward and try to catch up to the other ship as the other ship starts to slow down, and you guys can try to put the ropes back on the way they were, so that you only have to worry about one ship going forward. But I will need. Actually, there isn't a storm anymore keeping you guys. So you're able to jerry rig something together, and the party gets to stay one icon instead of two. We say that you can get to right about there.
Hooray.
You've been slowed down a bit, but next
I
day.
think that we should stay on the other ship, because this was a lesson. Like, the ship's still being towed, but we should still have other people on we should have people on each ship.
That's fair. So, after the storm has slowed down, Locke has finally woken up from his
Just
rest.
wake up and I see you guys all haggard and rubbing my eyes.
Yes.
Hey guys, what's
Did
up?
I miss anything?
J4 needs a nap now. J4 needs a
Yeah, he just blows past me and goes downstairs.
You stab him with your tail. Oh, sorry.
I like to
Sorry.
think that you trip on it and fall down the stairs and then just pass out.
Ah!
Everything, it seems like the weather is great. It's perfect weather for sailing. Seas are calm, and so I'm guessing that Gust is also going to take a rest now.
Yes.
All right. Everyone else keep sailing. Who is piloting the first ship? I'm guessing is it Woosk or
I think I'm still piloting the first.
Just singing that the entire time. You're doing all the chores and stuff.
Play on
myself.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Off a mast with the tail.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, right at this point,
I see him climbing the mast. Like he gets into an argument with someone, and then he just climbs the mast backwards with his arms crossed while staring at them. And the tail just stabs in, and then he just like wraps his feet on it, and then it stabs in and brings him up higher.
The map slowly turning green as it's poisoned.
Gus can
Right.
you can take off 1 point of exhaustion, and then as you go back,
And I get 6 more hit die.
Whoa! What? Can I?
Sorry,
can I-
3 more.
can I-
It brings me
can I
to
put in
6.
for a long rest now. Have we gone long enough? Or?
yeah, we've gone long enough. That's good.
Because D&D Beyond keeps track of the hit die correctly, which is only half, and especially for this game.
Oh, it's so nice to just have spell slots available again. Woo!
Alright, go past here. No more
wait.
rolls.
Before we go back to town, is there anything that somebody thinks I should specifically prepare for our return back to town?
Spells.
I mean, what?
I'm sorry. Like we're not anticipating having to deal with any particular scenario that I should be prepping for, right?
I mean, as long as Lockery doesn't piss off someone again.
Okay.
That is possible.
That's probably going to happen. So let's not. It's just whatever. But okay.
Yeah, like we're fine.
Okay. All right. I'm sticking with my base prep spells then. So.
All right. How much gold are we throwing over? Is it 10 each?
We have to do it when we go in.
Can we make a check as to what the reference was, like whether it was just some gold or there was a specific tithe that we had to do? Because we did talk to someone who told us about this.
No, it was like 10 each, if I remember correctly. I could be remembering incorrectly.
That's what I'm saying. Can we just make a check to see if we remember?
Sounds about right. Sounds like 10.
All right. So if 10 sounds right, then I mean I'm fine to throw 10 in. Is everybody else cool with that?
Yeah, I'm paying for all of it,
Fine.
so obviously.
Yeah, he's the holder. He's the banker of our.
Right.
I mean, yeah, he's literally holding it all. So
Even
yeah.
if
Right.
Gust isn't the one who's actually holding it, I'm just
I had gold. Yeah, I had gold right up until we purchased party funds.
Right.
For Shield, and so now I have no gold anymore.
Lots of
well
things you
to
guys
make
don't
it
remember.
easy. We have 4 people on, and that's everyone, right? Other than myself, as players. Wolfgang, Eric, Brian, and yeah. So I'm gonna take 400 gold off. So everyone just add 100 gold to your inventory.
Nice.
Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, I still have the majority of the gold and everything. I've got 3,000 gold, so it's still keeping track of. But that way, everyone else has, some gold. It's not like, oh, I don't have any, and Gust's not here,
Okay,
so
but
like,
with regards to
know.
oh, never mind. All right.
But
I have so many
Looking at
random notes about
169. Nice.
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 Wait, so you just had 69?
Yep.
Alright, give me, I think, perception checks.
What is the gold under?
If you
Inventory.
go into your,
Inventory.
inventory, you'll see there's a little like wheat-looking thing. If you click on that, it'll open up an item.
I
that says,
see
like,
it.
Platinum, gold, etc.
Really? You fucking
Perception. Where's my? There it goes.
And TJ,
Oh,
should I
shit.
take off the 50 gold?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
take off
nice.
the 50 gold.
I was like,
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute. You rolled a natural 20 for a 23. I just rolled a 23.
Yeah, well, a plus
I
8
got a
versus a
dirty
plus
20.
3. Yes.
what am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Perception.
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 Ooh, that's better. That sounds like something in Starfinder.
I mean, perception probably is. No, it's probably like looky,
No, it's
lookiness.
As you guys are
Should be that.
enjoying the weather as you go into the port and throw over the gold, you look down in the clear waters to see a giant figure move the size of an island. And let's say that this line is your ship. This is your ship right here that someone is doing the motion with, and then you see underneath the water a ginormous
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm glad we remembered to do this.
dragon turtle as it stays underneath the water and
So the
forms
myth was true. Good thing
falling gold.
Good thing I
Animal
didn't think
friendship.
about that first
Cast
time.
animal
It
friendship.
eats the gold or catches the gold?
It's kind of hard not to have the gold hit this huge figure.
Okay.
Like it is you know, like the
I should've
lion
poisoned
turtle
mine.
from Avatar. It's just
Right.
an island in itself.
Ryan.
All right. Well, you know what? You know what? They weren't lying. They weren't lying to us. That's good to know. I'm sorry. They apparently, as we're looking below us and seeing this enormous creature, no one was lying to us, which is good to know. Maybe we
Well-
should remember this next time we set off another one
What do
of
you
these
think a
adventures.
dragon turtle is worth?
More than we are at the moment.
How much
Just
do you think
saying.
it would take to poison him?
A lot, but a lot less to make it mad. So please don't.
You don't know that? It might have plenty of patience. I'm not taking a boat with Lockery anymore. J4, I'm disappointed you didn't cast Animal Friendship the moment you spotted it.
Well. So I don't want to tell you you're wrong, but I'm fairly certain
Good
that a
choice.
dragon turtle is a magical beast and not an animal, which means it would have
So
been a
that's
wasted
why you
spot.
cast magic on it.
It's well, you know what? Go run across that chain. God, just it looks like it's calling your name out. Go do that.
Jesus Christ.
We pull back.
That's what
into
J4 is
port.
saying in his head.
Imagine if that thing fucking killed us early on. I really was close to texting TJ and being like, yeah, I'm just dropping in like 2 copper.
We gotta leave shop.
It would have
That would have
appeared
been a really short adventure.
and would have definitely taken a lot more gold.
He's like, hey, you owe me some gold.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we
Yeah.
remembered that was a thing. And we didn't
know-
just try to be like, sail back in. Oops.
I thought that there would be an interaction this time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, you have forgotten some things, and I'm like, I wonder if they'll forget this. And nope. You're
Nah.
right on. As soon as you said it, I was like, okay.
The dragon turtle was something that, like, for this campaign, immediately embedded itself in my memory.
Yes.
If you want to talk about the weird lady that thought Gust looked sexy, I have no idea who that was. Besides, she lived in the Bird City. That's all. I remember
That's
about
the
that.
Queen. Jesus Christ. Show
So,
some
the Queen,
respect.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That's the
That-
Queen,
that
Jesus
is-
Christ. Okay.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Wakanga, no. It's the wrong part. Mwaxanare. That's right.
There you go.
She is
Wait.
destined to be the Queen of Chult, and she is from Omu. Her father was
That's
Omek.
right. Omo is right.
Her mother was Raisin. She was a raisin.
California, raisin.
Right.
Yeah.
And I heard all this stuff through the grapevine.
The other question, speaking of through
We
the
have to
grapevine,
find the skull chalice of Chigakure. I forgot about that, so that's why I'm saying it out loud.
the other thing to think about, or maybe remember, or whatever, was the teleportation circle we could use in case of an emergency. We have not used yet, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, so we do have that, but that brings us back to the base of the monkey bridge where we were attacked by Crazy Town monkeys.
If that's the name for the statue, then yes.
I mean, that's the best I got. I don't think we made a check to know who or what it was. So, Crazy Town monkey. That's what I'm going.
And this is the statue that threw. Who was it? Eric? Was it Glusk that he threw off the bridge?
Yeah, he threw somebody off the bridge, and that was when I cast Controlled Plants, and I was like, "Let's get out of here!"
All right. You guys go into the port and are greeted by Zindar.
Hey, guy, you nice whiskers.
Well, he is a half dragon, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not know your lineage. Oh, it's very nice to see you. Very dragon-esque with your face tendrils.
Right. All right. Well, I see that you have 2 of the ships.
Oh, we have more than that.
All right. Let's see it.
And just pull out
Wearing
the
it
So-
fucking head.
In the eye. Or are you? Oh, you're wearing the eye.
Yo, the head was where the eye was. So I mean, we basically have proof of that thing. Unless we have to show it for the fact that we killed or stopped the ship too. But of course, I explain that if the 3rd ship is at the bottom of the ocean.
Right. I see you have the other 2 ships. The Emerald Eye is not here.
Yes, well, unfortunately, that one had to burn in our fight against Captain Emerald Eye there. What was his name? Saram al-Salak.
They're fucking liars, aren't you?
All right. Let's see here. And then you have Zurum, and then you have Leskar. Where is the captain of the Dragonfang?
Well,
My
we
drink,
had a
my
couple
diet,
things
Dr. Kelp.
that happened. We had...
My diet, Dr. Kelp. God damn it.
How can I give you the bounty without my drink? We're just like, drink? You said drink?
We have... hold on, let me make sure. So that was the 2nd one. And that is the one that...
You have Captain Leskar, and Captain Zorum.
Well,
I don't
no,
see
we didn't have Leskar. We explained... we'd have to explain that we just kind of have the ashes that we swept up of Leskar.
No, that's Elwalk, or Elok. Elok is the one that was the were tiger that was disintegrated. Dragon
Okay.
Fang was the first one. The
Okay.
Star was the second
Relation.
encounter, and then the last one was the Emerald Eye.
Okay. So I would explain about burning alive to ashes a Lockjar.
Yep, a Lokja R1. Yeah.
And Jaleskar, we would have brought that body up with us as well.
All right, he investigates it, and I'm gonna need your best deception checks
Wait, I have a question. I have a question.
with advantage because you guys have disguised him as.
If I summoned
Right,
Rana
because he's
and
the
had-
flamboyant one. Right.
If
Yes.
I summoned Rana and had Rana tell him a story, would that help with this?
Mm, I mean, you can try, but
What? Isn't that your flame spirit?
Yeah, but
It's gonna
like
be-
as an elemental, I don't think an elemental can lie. So
Uh-oh. Okay. I'll
I'm
take
just
your word
saying,
for it.
like,
I have no idea. Sure.
I'm just saying that like if we're
You're
creating-
right. I cannot tell a lie. Wait, I'm not an elemental.
like as a half dragon,
Am
somebody
I?
who recognize. I'm going to assume like a character that recognizes like the hierarchy of the planes and everything like that. If I summon a lesser fire elemental that explains exactly everything that they saw with our battles with these people, would that not just help us prove our points?
I don't know if does Vrava speak common.
Oh shit! I
So
I-
trust
If
me, this
she
is what she's
needs-
saying. I'm translating.
yeah, no, that's a good point. Hang on, flames.
All right. No. Did you hear that grumble? No, that's her saying yes. No, I know it sounded a lot like the one where she said no. Don't worry about
literally
that.
Shaking. I know she might literally be shaking her head no right now, but
But see, yes and no work different in the elemental planes, as you know.
Languages.
Also, who is-
Well, it says it understands the languages you speak. So if
Holy
I were
shit.
to if I were
but
to
can it
tell,
speak it? This is a
no,
Chewbacca
well,
Han
no,
Solo
but what I'm
situation.
saying is, if I said, you know, we fought this pirate captain and then this happened, Rana could just nod her head and say, yes, that's what happened. So
But she can't lie.
I mean, I don't think she can
About her
lie.
hips.
Does
Well,
she?
then
I mean,
not-
her hips don't
No.
lie. She has apple bottom jeans on and some furry moccasins, but they burn up when she touches the ground.
Is this a Lucas situation all over again,
Yes.
where it's just like, tell everyone who you were working for? I don't think that's a good idea. No, tell them it's fine. Oh, now everyone's after us. Yeah, of course they are.
If
What are you
Vrava
doing?
Yeah, if Rava can't lie and you summon her, she would probably out you. It's because
He's gay. Shut up!
Oh, you got the mug.
This isn't how I wanted it to go! Rama, I told you that in confidence!
We talked about this.
God damn. Alright, so deception checks.
From everyone?
Transcorvid.
Yes.
I already royally failed
I'm
mine,
not very
so
deceptive.
I mean, he could
Oh.
be worse.
Crushing
You could
it.
have rolled a 1 and then a 2 with advantage.
Wasn't this?
I heard there was advantage. Was I wrong?
There is advantage.
Oh,
Well, that changes things.
I mean, I'll roll again, but I'm thinking 19's, no, 21's probably the best I'm going to do.
Oh, that was better.
No, I did better. Nat 20.
Well, that counteracts the. Well, actually, there we go. That wasn't a nat one, so.
Counteracts my nat 1.
I'm just saying, I'm probably going to die this episode because I rolled a 19 and a 20 for this check. So.
I mean, I rolled a 1 and a 2. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die before you.
No, you rolled well. The rest of my rolls will be tragic. But okay, all right. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's see. And then Gust has another one, right?
No.
Oh, because the advantage counteracts because you still have one level of
Yes.
exhaustion. Gotcha. All right. Nebus knows that he isn't going to help here. He kind of turns his back to the captain, but Zindar doesn't notice him. Everyone else seems to be very convincing. J4 the most convincing as Gus walks up and goes, "Who is that guy?" Almost counteracting this deal, but let's see what he gets for an insights. And
Nat 1.
Also, I have to tell you
You
guys
should look into my crow's eye.
that
They're
us
dark,
laughing,
black, and soulless.
I think me
Also, there's
laughing
an emerald.
about that may have woken up my dog.
Alright, Alright, you can... I think he is distracted by you guys presenting so much to him right now, seeing that you have the two ships, seeing these captains. He's like, I'm so happy to have this problem out of our hands now. Now we just need to worry about that dragon that we keep losing our funds to. Alright, I'll see that you'll get paid. And then he writes a note, and he goes, "Let's go see Wakanga, and he'll have his payment for you."
Excellent.
Perfect.
Thank you. We'll go see Jenga now.
It's a pleasure.
Where can
doing
we
business
find
with
him?
you. Yes. Also,
Oh.
here, get rid of this head. Gross. All yours.
Yes, I'll take these. And he picks up both. So let's see here. So that's 500 for each dead captain. Alright, and then you guys can go to the Merchant Prince Villa where you find Ganga.
Oh, okay.
UGL1.
Damu. Alright. And he congratulates you on having a successful mission. I just got this letter from Zindar saying that here's what he received, so it looks like our payment should be, and you guys are expecting 6,000, but he put in extra, and you are getting 7,000 gold pieces.
Better. I have a permanent butt plug because of this mission. I deserve.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hold on. That will be addressed. First thing, though, would you mind just going through the calculations on the amounts?
2,500, 2,500.
Okay, so it's
for each
though-
ship.
So bringing those in
500.
got 25. Okay.
Yeah, so that should be 6,000, and then he put in an extra 1,000 just to have all of the ships and pirates out of their hair. So he'll pay that amount. And as I promised, I also have been researching how to help the situation with the curse. I found 2 guides to help you. It's your choice. One of them is willing to do it for free well, kind of for free. She wants one favor.
Just one small favor.
One favor, and the other
Is
one
it-
is asking for 1,000 gold. And we can talk more about that. But I also said that I would help you out with this, and he marks a location on your map, saying that there is a busted shield guardian that was found by one of our patrols out to the west. So he'll mark that on your map, and we haven't figured out how to get that working, but if you're able to, it might be of assistance for all of you in the future. Also, there's a bit of an experiment that we have going on here where we want you to travel as fast as possible to this lost city. And okay. And the issue, let's see. All right. What we want you to be able to do, and he'll guide you into like this courtyard where he'll show you this airship. This has always been an improbability here at Chult because of the storms and the weather. We haven't been able to have an airship, so it shows like an air balloon type thing contraption. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Fire Nation style.
Fire Nation style. So I'm gonna highlight everything.
And all you have to do is just burn this one country to the ground. And then you can use it.
And then the next.
So this would be your ship. It's a much smaller ship, but you'll be able to travel faster. And what it will use is this, and he presents an orb. And this orb is an orb of weather control.
Ooh, that's fun.
So if you'll be able to use, let's see, this.
Now, how does
This
this work?
Well, you get to decide how fast if you look at, let's see, if you look at the control weather spell, it's kind of contained inside of this orb. You get to choose all of those conditions as you travel with this. It is only used within the airship. We'll install it, and what we're hoping to do, if you want to use this option, is this is a big resource for us. This is a new prototype, and we'll need to figure out if this is what you would like to spend some of that reward on, or if you would just like the gold. Choice is yours. This will be about, let's see, 4,000 gold, and then the rest would be yours, or you can take the full payment and prepare for your journey however way you see fit.
I think we should take the balloon.
right? Like I took
I
the
would be down with
7,000,
Giving my money for the balloon.
but like, yeah, I'll put the 4,000 back.
What if we give you 2,000 and I do some scorpion stuff with you in the back, and that pays for the rest?
Do a persuasion check at disadvantage.
How about
that's
some
incredibly
scorpion
fair.
stuff? What? What's that mean?
You know. Oh,
You know.
oh, that hurts me so much.
Oh, okay. I looked over and I saw that.
My God, I can't believe you rolled so well.
I'm surprised too. I'm as surprised as you.
All right. Well, he is not offended by you at all, and laughs at it as if it's a joke, even though you're standing there, finger guns, being like, you could go
Scorpion
there,
stuff.
Scorpion stuff, and
Scorpion stuff. I don't know how much time I got left. I'm gonna get real weird with it.
I'm a scorpion, you're a scorpion. Wouldn't you like to be a scorpion too?
all right, and let's see. So that.
But does he take off the gold? Is that a no?
No, of course not.
Not at all. Not at all.
Pleasure beyond your wildest dreams, but okay.
The roll was mainly to make sure he didn't add more
you.
gold. Be like, you've offended me in my country.
All right, so yeah, I'll take off the 4,000 gold to get an airship.
Is Locke still wearing the jacket?
Would that be part of the money that we'd put up?
No, I think we just have that, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't. You get to keep everything that you have
Earned.
He gives you the 3,000 and gives you the airship instead of all of that money. So
So we get 3,000 and an airship instead of 7,000.
yes.
Seems like a bargain to me.
That seems like a bargain to me.
Yep.
Wait, did we sell the other
We have to
ship?
fix it though, right? It's not working. We
Yeah,
have
the
to
other
put
ship's
new brake
gone.
pads on and stuff,
Yeah, that was
rotate
part of
later.
the 7.
The other two ships, the sea ships, they're gone. And
Considering
only-
we still have the loot that we can actually sell, that's a bargain.
yeah, I mean, you guys, if people want to stay, and go over some of the options that I have, or if anyone wants to send me stuff for an item for me to look at, and we can discuss the price and start off with that. But I'm trying to keep the.
Can we just be like, hey,
dropping-
we got this other shit. Would you want to buy it? Can he just be a one-stop merchant? Look at this
Well,
coat.
I'm saying that we don't need
There's
to.
a hole in the back
We don't need to.
for scorpion stuff.
Scope stuff.
Yeah, we don't need to roleplay each individual merchant. We don't need to go and do that. I was thinking that we would do this offline. That we can either text about it or put it in the
Well,
Discord.
Yeah, and the jacket's I feel like that's everyone's loot. It's just like, it gets sold and everyone gets the money.
Anyway,
Even if I'm wearing
I sent you some more stock of my patron.
I just saw that, and it is amazing, and they will be used at different times. But
Yeah, no. You told me you wanted a different image each time, so I'll be sending them to you.
Nice. All right,
You've dropped
perfect.
this on yourself?
We'll find where the line is eventually.
Yeah.
Why do you have a 2 gigabyte Badoo folder? I don't know. Just
Why don't you have a
How I
2 folder?
why? Yeah. why am I
The
the
question
one
is,
who
why
runs
is it only 2 gigs?
That's the better question.
Question is, why is it talking out the thumbnail that's on the front of the folder? That's my question.
So the first question was Babarrel, then it goes to Bidoof, and then the question of why is it only 2 gigs is God Bidoof there that was sent earlier.
Listen, listen. If it's not Bidoof, it's Lechonk. Okay,
Chunk is
that's
pretty
the
awesome.
only other exception. AKA, if anybody played Maple Story back in the day, the fucking pig enemy from Maple Story. That's literally the design of Lechonk.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to put out that as a person who doesn't recognize these names because I never got into Pokemon, Lechonk just sounds like the even worse version of LeQuack from Courage the Cowardly Dog. So
Have I told you guys about my theory with Courage yet? I know I'm pretty sure I told TJ.
I don't think
I don't-
Strap on your
don't-
tinfoil
I don't
hats,
recall.
everyone.
Can we put that? Just the very last thing before we break is
So
that
Courage was in
there-
our universe, and this is why.
The what is it? Where's the layer? All right, we have two guides to choose from,
Right.
and
Lady who just
The
wants
first
a
one.
favor.
the first one that you can discuss with her is Iku.
And we need to get parts for the ship, right?
EKU. No parts.
Oh, I thought it wasn't
for-
finished. They said we had to fix it, right?
No, they just haven't put
Just
in,
said it's
like,
a prototype.
the orbit. Yeah. No one else is able to use this because of the storms, the weather. Like, as you guys have not
Yeah,
only
it pretty much
experienced
has
the
killed
entire
everyone else
campaign,
who has
but-
used it. You guys can have it.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, 10 people died last week. I don't know, 4,000 gold. Something.
let's not get lawyers involved. Yeah.
You don't know shit
So-
about bird law, so
And it's in the sky, so bird law applies.
right, bird law applies.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Iku. Iku is the first guide that he found
Yeah.
that said that she would happily accompany this party and agrees with the goals of this journey. But
Are they gonna? Are the royalty people gonna like put us in jail again because we
as
haven't
long
died?
as Block 3 keeps
No,
your
this one
response.
was
This
one
one's
was
a legit
found.
guide.
This one was found through Wakanga, so
Oh, okay, through Craigslist.
And,
got it.
so yeah.
what king list?
So
That's so stupid.
so she will be your guide. Well, no, if you choose for her to be your guide, she will do this for free because she likes the goals of this, and the thing that she asks in return is to stop a necromancer. That her name
Well, what has
Nanny
the
Poo Poo.
necromancer done?
Necromancy.
You have to stop.
Is
Necromancy.
that a
Hey,
crime?
remember
She
that,
she wants help in
remember that
taking out.
zombie dinosaur where you ate that bug and almost died?
It wasn't the necromancer's fault, though.
Or
Yeah,
I
was
would
it?
assume that the necromancer had a part of doing it, considering it was an undead.
She wants help in taking out Nanny Poo Poo. That's her name.
Excellent.
And definitely that was the Adventure Time guy that named that character for sure. And then the second one, her name is. I did not save. Solita, I think her name is. Solita, yeah, Solita. She is expecting 1,000 gold for this journey, and she is considered to be one of the best guides here in Schultz.
Ooh.
And the only other thing that Wakanga will add is that he approached her about this and asked about the city, but he did not share the overall goal with her. He says that she seems rather callous and whatnot, and even though she might not want to get in the way of this, and this would also benefit her not having this death curse, it seems like she isn't as
Gung ho.
yeah, she's doing this for just herself. So it seems like she's either more not necessarily evil, but at least neutral.
Yeah,
And the
just
other
like
one
yeah, whatever.
seems- Right. So those are the two options that are presented because they claim to know the location of Omu,
Ooh.
and
Ooh.
that's I guess where we'll end it. And guys, if you have any items that you want to figure out, I would say talk about it everyone together because this is still like the party's pool of money, and we'll figure out what you guys want to get, whether it's a ton of potions or just gems to carry around or whatever. And that's it. We're good.
Nice.
All right.
Good.
Well,
That was
Thank you,
a pleasure.
TJ.
For reference, so that you can you can be in on the Bidoof jokes, I sent it in the group chat. Video.
I saw it. I will look at it. I'll look at it as we get off. But cool. All right. Well, thank
All
you,
right.
TJ. Most
Does
appreciated.
anyone have a thought on who we're hiring?
On the lady.
I mean, typically I go if it's free, it's for me. Like,
it seems suspicious that it's
But the
free.
last time we got free guides, they ended up, nearly
Well-
killing us, and then we got in trouble, and then we had
So-
to do other shit.
For one thing, we knew it wasn't going to be free.
see,
I do have to say
I-
it was
I-
going to be split. We didn't know how much it was going to
I-
cost us, but
I say it's free for me, but also if this other guy who has the 1,000 gold is claiming that it has to do with our actual goal of why we're here, I'd say we just cut the losses with the 1,000 gold. With the 3,000 we got, we're up to what, like 5K?
so right now,
With what we got from the loot?
yeah, right now what I'm showing is 120 platinum, 6,000 gold, 7,000 silver, and 1,200 copper. Now
Yeah,
we had some of that,
I think
so
I think we can give up 1,000 gold with what we have in our stash right now.
yes,
But
we absolutely
that's me.
can.
That's my opinion.
I think
I don't know
we
about
should
everyone
just go
else.
with whoever gives us the greatest adventure. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Also,
sure.
the last thing we need is Gus going down and coming back as an undead against us. So
Oh,
Well,
I
you
would
know
go
that you
I
can
would
hit.
recommend
generate
it.
an undead guest immediately because no, thank you.
Because if we take the free one, we got to go up against a necromancer. So we got to keep that in mind. That if any of us go down, DJ could take these characters and turn them against us.
That's not untrue. That's very TJ for you.
That's very strategic DM for you. I know if I was DMing, that's what I'd fucking do. You're like, oh, you died and you failed your death saves. Guess what, guys?
I don't know. Last week, I just kept throwing you more and more weird rat things. That's
There-
another thing you can do.
There are
Yeah, and I also now have a mark of the abyss.
Don't worry about it. It's cool. It's
Yeah,
classy.
no, I'm not worried about it.
there are rumors about Nanny Poo Poo. So this wouldn't be the first time hearing about it.
It's perfect time.
Even though I don't think we've actually dove into that character at all, but if you were to ask around about it, one thing you would find just by going to any tavern here, whatever, that if someone in your party has fallen, or if a loved one has fallen, Nanny Poo Poo has claimed that she can bring back your loved one. So
Oh.
people have actually left and gone on journeys to see Nanny Poo Poo because she's one of the only entities that can
Nanny Poo Poo's got the voodoo
Bring-
that we need so well.
So maybe Wolfgang isn't too far off. I don't know. Maybe she can bring you back. Don't know.
Of course, that's Wolfgang as the player. Nebis is just kind of like, I have to consult the doof on this. You guys make a decision while I consult the doof.
Call the doof.
And as you
Doofy doof.
enter the city, one thing that you notice, Nebis, now that you're around so many people, is that you can almost feel people's heartbeats around you.
Okay, cool.
It should work out.
And you're
well.
like,
That's
why?
great.
Why? You're kind of getting just a bit of an itch of this new ability and what that might entail. So there we go.
Yep.
What's your courage theory, Kevin?
Oh yeah, that's right. So courage is just a regular fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like everything in that show is just explained by, if you think of this dog as just a regular stupid fucking little dog who's afraid of everything. Every stranger that comes in the house is trying to get your owners. You live in the middle of nowhere. No, there's just a fence there. There's an entire neighborhood around you, you stupid fucking dog, that you just don't even know about. It exists. You just don't get any of the concepts. There's a cat, and it's obviously an evil fucking villain, because it's a cat. It's like, Jesus Christ. Literally everything can be explained if you just go like, if I look at this through the eyes of a dog, okay, yeah, no, I get it now. It's just a stupid fucking dog. He's going, yip, 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 yip. It's just like, he is literally just giving me the mail. He just knocked on the door. Shut up. So, but that's all.
See, I'd agree with that if it only took place on the farm, but it doesn't just take place on the farm.
Yeah, this old couple brings this dog wherever, and then he's in these other places, and then you can just explain it through the eyes of a dog. They took him on a cruise, and he's just like, what's going on? I have no idea. These people are trying to sacrifice my old people. And it's just like, no, they're not. They're just going for a massage. Relax. Fucking dog. So it's just all the same fucking dog.
I recently binged Purge, so I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
Courage was an inside
That's fine.
job.
People have been wrong before.
It happens.
I mean, like you in thinking Boruto's great? Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, I never said Boruto is great. We just finished up Shippuden, and I still have struggled with even bringing in Boruto. It's just like, yeah, there's some stuff that's okay in it, but it's like, it's not good. However, if I did say at some point that there was a badass fight in there, that is just like, that was one of the coolest fucking fights I've ever seen in Naruto. That I stand behind.
Oh yeah, no, the fights in Naruto are pretty great.
This was Boruto
last year, and I was like, as much as I wanted one of them to die, this is still an okay series, I guess.
Well,
Bleach, on the other hand, I'm not changing my mind about Bleach. Should have ended after the Soul Society arc in Aizen.
Yeah, you could argue that.
As much as I don't like what the ending or lack thereof of
Well,
Bleach was,
to hold on, there's not.
Bleach-
No, it's going now. There's the 1,000-year war that I haven't been able to start yet.
War is the ending. Yes.
Yeah, 1,000-year war.
So
is the
you
ending,
probably
and I'm
haven't
like,
seen
yeah,
it.
okay, that, and like
And I
when it
haven't
was
seen
coming
it.
out, and I was actively reading it, and I was talking to my buddy Franny about it, and I'm just like, dude, it should have ended after the Aizen and he lost the powers, and that's fine. That's a cool ending. And he goes, yeah, but what about his Quincy mother? And I'm just like, what? And then, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You can't say
So
spoiler alert
obviously.
after.
Well,
no,
spoiler
That's
alert
not-
for
that's
people
not
who
how
only watch
spoilers
the
work.
anime.
Now they have the,
Listen, this shit's been over for over 10 years. Your spoiler warnings are null and void.
I'm just
That's
giving
true.
you a gift. I don't. That's fine.
But no,
I'm
Bleach
just saying that
was
for,
okay.
like, for-
Not
for-
Boruto
for
has
what it
some
gave,
excellent fights.
For what it presented, even though it presented so many problems, I like Bleach. I enjoyed Bleach.
Oh no,
while I watched it.
I loved Bleach up until after Aizen was defeated. I thought it should have ended there.
Oh, before the full bring? Yeah.
Is that we don't talk about mistakes here.
No, we do.
No. We
talk about
absolutely
mistakes
talk
here.
about mistakes here.
Definitely do.
We don't talk about foot fetish stuff. That
That's
see
where we
that
draw the
it's
line.
a common misconception
You're right.
because those are both
My bad.
mistakes. So it's easy to confuse the two, but
Shit.
I'll be right.
So, I watch a YouTuber who reviews stuff, and he's reading Full Metal Alchemist for the first time.
Ooh.
Oh man, let me tell you, if you have not watched or read Full Metal Alchemist, A, what's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
That's a necessary one.
B, you need to go and watch it. Watch. It doesn't matter which one you watch. Both are good in their own right.
No, Brotherhood's good. The other
You
one's
sure-
trash.
So listen, you watch the first half of the first one, and then you fill in the blanks and watch the rest.
No,
of
just
Brotherhood.
watch Brotherhood. Don't even waste your time.
Brian, shut the fuck up.
Don't even
You
waste
know.
your time. I
All right.
watched it. It was
Yeah, so did I. I watched it as it aired.
garbage. The Brotherhood was fucking tight.
The original animation did a good concept for finishing a series that wasn't finished yet. Which back then you were lucky to even get that. Alright? Though the ending sucked.
Well, I mean, I think that's almost like classic anime tradition, though, is to like write a great series and just be like, let's flop the ending. Like it just, like I mean that almost feels like a trope that people have to go to.
I mean, it depends. It depends because like if an anime is airing and it's like and the ending flops because it has absolutely nothing to do with the original source material. Yeah, no. Like once it starts straying from the original source material, you start to get a little like, what the hell's going on? But that's if you're also keeping up with the original source material. But if you're enjoying something just for what it is, let's put it this way: the English voice actors wouldn't have come back if they didn't resonate with the fan base. And I believe with Brotherhood they got almost all the original voice actors back. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean-
think they got pretty much all of them.
Yeah, looking back at it, it's like, yeah, they were pretty much, if not all, like you said.
All I know is that I had to watch and read my favorite character die 4 times because I watched that live action movie Atrocity and I got scarred for life by a dog 4 times.
We all get scarred by that dog.
No, you were scarred by more than the dog.
But the dog was part of it.
Right.
But Brotherhood is the better anime.
Oh, of course. Of the two, it's, you know.
I like both, but if I had to choose one, it's Brotherhood.
Yeah.
You guys should watch Oshinoko though. It's a fun anime about idols. I promise. Fun comedy. I promise. It's from the author of Kaguya, so you know it's
Okay.
going to be a fun time.
All right. Well, that's fair. It's funny because I started watching that because of the video I think TJ had sent, where it was the guy who oh shit, what was it? He was like turning into a Titan because he was a weeb.
Attack on Titan.
Well, yeah,
You
Attack on Titan, but like the weeb thing that TJ had sent to us.
I don't remember. All I know is that I tried to read Attack on Titan after when it like started blowing up, and I was like, nothing's changing, and I dropped it. So, and then I spoiled myself with the ending. I'm just like, oh, so it's just and I don't know if anybody's actively watching or reading it still, so I'm not gonna spoil
Yeah.
that.
Kind of bored, but like,
'Cause
yeah, I
that was
am still
last
watching
year.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's coming out now and stuff, and soon or whatever.
But yeah, Oshinoko. It's on High Dive. I have High Dive if anybody wants it. I very much strongly recommend watching it because, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if you were here. I was just telling TJ about finishing up Mob Psycho 100 today.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Well, Oshinoko's airing right now, so it's simulcast.
Yeah.
The first episode's an hour and a half.
Has anybody watched Jendi Tarkovsky's
Primal.
Yeah, the first season was awesome. Only
I
a
watched
few
the first
episodes-
season of it.
I'm only a few episodes into the second season, and I'm just like, this is so good. Like I can't stop watching. It's just I love it.
It was a cool show.
And it's like I love the fact that like the second season is putting like the two characters against shit that they are so like not ready for. Like it's like
How much of it
watching-
is out? How many do they have right now?
I think they finished the second season. They've talked about doing a third season, maybe
Well,
possibly.
he's working on the unicorn.
The
thing
unicorn
now.
show, yeah.
Yeah, but I just like they're like if you haven't seen it, it's something to check out. And I think I mentioned this before, and if I haven't mentioned it, definitely want to say it is you can through a couple different services you can check out this Hammer and Bolter series that they did if you're into like Warhammer 40k, and if you're not into it, it doesn't matter, just check it out because it's amazing animation. And
You've definitely brought this up before.
yeah,
I
it
remember.
just like I can't see all of the episodes, which frustrates me. Like if you don't
This part I
pay for
remember.
the subscription, but you can watch up to like 10 out of the 12 or whatever it is, and it's just like if you just like watching shit that makes you go like, oh my god, that's so fucking intense and that's so cool. Like that's what that shit is. It's just good. It's just good.
Man, I hear you, but also if I want to watch something like that, I'm just gonna throw on Gurren Lagann.
It's fair. It's fair. I'm just saying that like in the sense of if you've never been exposed to like the 40k universe and the concept, it doesn't matter if like you're like I don't want to paint minis. It doesn't matter if you're like I don't want to learn the rules. It's just a cool setting to like contemplate periodically, just to sort of put in your head.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll look at some
Yeah,
of the 40K
yeah.
stuff.
I feel like Arcane did that for League of Legends.
Yeah, I think that the that animation series was amazing. Like I watched those
Yeah,
as
no.
they came out every week, and I was like I raved about them. I was like, this is great.
I watched the first half. I haven't gotten to the second half yet.
So I have no connection to any of those characters because I never got involved with like the gameplay. But
Yeah.
I think that they just did. I think they did a great job
Oh
storytelling.
yeah, no, they
and
did a
then just
phenomenal
presenting it.
job with it.
Yeah.
My brother's was more into League. I played like maybe once or twice. I played the joke character. So I was like, this is dumb,
Trundle?
and I'm gonna be bad, huh? All
Was
I
it
know is that
Trundle?
he was the master of evil, and he
they
was
have
small
so
and he
many.
had a hat.
He's small and he had a hat. No, I can't even remember. I only played
All
a
I
little
know
bit,
is
too.
before I ever even got into any MOBA stuff, League, like Defense of the Ancients, was from World Warcraft 3, and I just went, "Oh, I'll try this," because it's always on like the top of the page, sort of thing. And then people were just like, "Oh, this guy doesn't know, he's fucking noob," and I'm like, I would like to try and maybe
Bye.
learn this because it's at the top of, and then just games would never be played because it wasn't like League and Dota 2 where it's like, hey, we actually have a system in place. It's just like, no, just whoever gets to be in here and just call you a noob, and then everyone leaves. It's like, what
Yeah.
happened? So you don't get to play.
Well, that sounds terrible, and I don't like that.
MOBAs
at all.
are fun.
That's
And
why I
as a
play
person who
MOBAs.
never did it, I'm glad I never had that experience. But I will say that as far as storytelling goes, the whole Arcane series on Netflix, like I hope they do more because I
Oh,
want
yeah,
They
to
got a
know
whole
more.
bunch of shit.
So-
They come out
The
with someone
lore
new and then there's
itself
more.
is
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
interesting. The game is toxic as fuck.
It's
Yes,
super
that's
toxic.
the part.
Horribly
That's the part I was
toxic.
going
It's
to
so
talk about.
toxic.
Like that's the thing about certain things. It's just like you can get into it for the lore, but like I don't touch it because of the fan base.
Oh no, fair enough. Fair
Right.
enough. I'm just saying that it's like when I watched that show, it made me think about. And yes, I'm old. Kevin, shut up. But like,
Don't say anything. Just tell your fucking story, you old
not yet,
bitch.
But like, I remember in like the late '80s, I found out about like the X-Men, but I found out about them through the comic book series, the Uncanny X-Men, or Classic X-Men, which was just republishing earlier episodes of what the X-Men had done in like the '70s and early '80s. And so like, you know what? Shut up! I fucking hate this kid. Just hate him. But that said,
Dan it.
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? When you read the comic book, there was no music. So, anyways,
Well, that's probably why they failed.
90s, so there's always music.
but that said, I just when I watched the whole like Arcane series, I was just like, I really want to know more about this like universe. Like this, like I mean, this is really well. I want to know more about this.
I think they have books and comic books.
Well, and then I found out there was a werewolf character, kind of esque, and I was like, "Yep, that's what I want to know about. That's the thing. That's the thing." So that's what I'm hoping we hear next from Netflix. We won't, but that's what I'm hoping.
I mean, it's
Hey,
Netflix.
I'm shipping off. I'll catch you later. Good games. Thanks, Mr. TJ. And I'll see you all whenever I see you or talk to you.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
Later.
All right. Probably gonna do the same. So later, everybody.
All right, cool.
Later.
Later, guys.